Hello guys, can you hear me? If you can't hear me, then I have to switch off my fan because my fan is just making some noise. So just please let me know that if you can hear me or not. If you don't hear me clearly, then I will just switch off my fan. Here is the disclaimer and here is the chart. So please let me know first if the sound is okay or you can you can hear me. Clear, bro. Oh, okay. So I don't need to switch off my fan. It's really a hot weather. Very hot weather over here in Bangladesh. Oh man, very difficult. Cannot hear you. That means you can hear me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Today it's gonna be the uh, forex trading. The reason is I don't have the data. My data has finished in the Friday, and I don't want to switch my chart to my trade or real account today in Monday. I will start to trade from Tuesday. That means from tomorrow. Okay. So yeah. So I have to go to the forex because I don't have the data plan. You can see it's delayed. Data is delayed. Yeah, I will try to what to say. Rebuy the data, but it will depend. Just thank you, Caesar. Thank you, Bryant. Thank you, brother. For before going over there, I would love to talk something about the entry I have just outlined to my Twitter. Okay, so here that is the BPR. I thought that it's balanced. The only reason I wasn't convinced is the liquidity. Okay, I told that this is relatively equal loss, but actually this is not relatively equal loss. I had no other sell side liquidity, so I had no other choice to mark the sell side liquidity. So I just marked that on as my sell side liquidity. I'm talking about this low and that low. But you can see market went lower, come back again to that BPR or balanced price range area. Then when it came here to that balanced price range area, I was in 1 minute chart over here. It was the London session. So price is actually in the BPR low area over there. Take the liquidity. There was the market structure shift. Then the fair value gap over here. That was the fair value gap around 3 a.m. in the morning. So the silver bullet you can say. So that's why I outlined that entry. That was my entry, and I just covered the. Put the stop loss. Or where did I put? I don't remember. Then market this low and that low, they are absolutely perfectly relatively equal lows. Over here I have some more equal lows around that area here, but this is the more clear sell side liquidity. So you can see market actually went far lower. Tap to this last parallel gap from 15-minute chart. I think from 15-minute chart I will see that later. Then around the 15-minute chart, I would love to come here. Yeah, that was the 15-minute last parallel gap, by the way. Let me go to hourly chart one more time. Again, I have just take a screenshot and put it to my Twitter. It was to the constant encroachment of that BPR, exactly to that constant encroachment. So I was looking for another sell. I didn't look for buy. I was looking for another sell from there. What do I have over there else? What else I do I have? See, this is the last week from 15-minute chart, the constant encroachment. Rested that constant encroachment, a very or perfect area to take a sell. What else do I have over there? See this parallel gap over here from 15-minute chart. This is also the 15-minute parallel gap, the last parallel gap or something. Price came here, didn't even tap to this last parallel gap. When it came here, went higher one more time to that last. From 15-minute chart, the parallel gap over there. I was in 1 minute chart, and from 1 minute chart I saw market came to that entry fair value gap over there from 1 minute chart. Okay, market came to that entry fair value gap, went lower. That was my breaker. So I outlined the entry from here to the constant encroachment, not exactly to the low, because my stop loss should have been here. The reason was there was a inversion fair value gap over there. There was a perfect inversion fair value gap. So I just covered the inversion fair value gap and I got stopped out for this small run. The body was perfectly inside here, and my target was over here to that sell side liquidity around there, this low. has taken by that low in a shallow run. Okay, that was a shallow run. So when I see the shallow run, that is my obvious liquidity, that was my target. I got stopped out over here. After getting stopped out over there, I saw this run failed to take that high. This run failed to take that high. What is that called? Inversion fair value gap. When market just closed below that inversion fair value gap, retest the inversion fair value gap, I would love to take another entry over there. Where will be my stop loss? Stop loss has to be above that high. Okay. Where will be your target? This will be your target. This sell side liquidity will be your target. Again, when market closed below that breaker block, I saw same thing. I have seen over there the same thing over there. This is a perfect breaker block according to my rules, or the way I think. I just covered the inversion fair value gap. The reason was mohawk. Okay, there can be a mohawk. I don't know how far the mohawk could go, so I just covered that inversion fair value gap. Target is over here, the same area. Now, yesterday I have tweeted that don't see one loss, one win. Instead of that, look for at least 20 trades. Okay, here I took that entry, profitable entry, no problem. Then I got a stop. I got a stop out over there. After that, I saw inversion fair value gap entry, breaker block entry, both of them perfect. So in this 4 trade, maybe I got stopped out one time. Now, if you just come to me and tell me, brother, you are wrong, I'm not agreeing with you. Okay, I was right over here. I was too precise. I put my stop loss, just covered that inversion fair value gap around that area, just covered that inversion fair value gap. And you can see market actually just stop me out. Bodies closed to my area. I mean, where market shouldn't go, that area bodies closed, but weak did the damage. I got stopped out. This is called trading. You just can't say one trade is winning trade, so you are a pro. You can't say one trade is a losing trade, so you don't know anything about the trading. You have to start to count your trading for at least 20 trades. Okay, at least 20 trades. So guys, I guess the explanation is clean over here. I saw someone is looking for buy, but why I didn't look for buy, the reason was higher time frame. From hourly chart, I have seen that market actually came to that BPR or the balance price range. If you have seen my weekly analysis, I told that I don't want to see market will go above that sorry, that fair value gap, hourly fair value gap. I don't want to see market will go above that hourly fair value gap. Now, when market closed above that fair value gap, what is this called? A perfect BPR. Again, a very new BPR. Why I'm adding this BPR? The reason is you guys want more precision. I'm gonna give it to you. This BPR is absolutely very important, and I think it's time to talk about the BPR. Most of the time, I look for the last fair value gap. For example, what do I mean by that? Let me remove this one. When market came here, if you remember last day, I was looking for a buy. So this is the last fair value gap. It should hold the price, send it back. When it failed, market closed below that BPR or that fair value gap. That means there is no sell side inefficiency anymore. Market can trade until the constant encroachment. Body can't close above the constant encroachment. I will start to look for a sell from here, depending on BPR. If I see market didn't actually trade there and do this type of things, instead of that it closed above that BPR area again, then I will start to think it will tap either the high or the constant encroachment, then it will go higher. Okay, so this is how BPR works. It doesn't need to tap to the low then go for the sell side. It doesn't need to do that. It can go lower, it can go higher again, then it can tap to the high or constant encroachment, then go for the buy side liquidity. It can do that type of things as well. So slowly but definitely you will understand about the BPR, what is BPR and how to use this one. Just for now, remember the last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap. For me, the last fair value gap is the best, is the best place for looking for the balanced price range area. That means every fair value gap you don't need to look for the balanced price range. You just mark the last fair value gap most of the time. Okay, don't take it otherwise. Most of the time, just take the last fair value gap and use that fair value gap thinking about the BPR. Okay, so yeah, like over here, this is the last parallel gap. If market closed above that last parallel gap, then you will just change the name last parallel gap to BPR. Then you will expect either market will tap to the high or the constant encroachment, then it will go higher. If you see market broke that last parallel gap again, then you will expect the same thing, low or constant encroachment, then it will go for the sell side liquidity. Remember, until taking the liquidity, it's not balanced. So it's not balanced yet. Yesterday I told that it's balanced. The reason was I thought this is the sell side liquidity, but I forced the market. I'm sorry for that, but it doesn't look like the sell side liquidity or clean sell side liquidity, right? It doesn't look like that. It's not even the clean sell side liquidity. If you go to your 15-minute chart, just look this low and that low. They are relatively equal lows, but this low and that low, they are not relatively equal lows. So I actually forced market to give me the relatively equal lows, but it is what it is. Okay, and that's all for here. Oh, one more thing, I'm sorry, I need to explain one more thing. Over here, when I took that first entry or I outlined that first entry, it worked perfectly. Do I need to take this entry over there? Do I need to take those? No, I don't need to take those entries because I'm already profitable. This is called trading psychology. Okay, I will start the trading psychology. What is actually trading psychology? Everyone is telling that, brother, trading psychology is important. Psychology is important. What is psychology? So I'm gonna make it clear one after another. I will do that. Okay, so yeah, I don't have the data plan, so I will go to Euro USD and I will see how it react. Okay, I would love to start from the weekly chart for Euro USD. You can see this is the sell side liquidity for Euro USD. Price went higher, and why I marked those I don't remember. I guess there was a volume imbalance, that's why I marked that high. I guess I don't remember. Okay, so and that was maybe the rejection block. Just let me mark that one. Whatever, it has traded that volume imbalance, then this was the last fair value gap. At the same time, remember, this is the balanced price range. This fair value gap, see this fair value gap, it overlapped over here, so you will look for the balanced price range by that candle, because this is also the last fair value gap. I mean, whatever it is, let it keep it like that way, because here when I was looking for sell, maybe I don't remember, this is the last fair value gap and body didn't break the last fair value gap, so I'm gonna use that last fair value gap. Price stayed the constant encroachment of monthly week, went lower, went higher one more time. Right now price is over here. I'm expecting that price will go and take that sell side liquidity. Why? The reason is dollar index. If you have already watched my dollar index, I mean, sorry, the weekly analysis, I told that I really would love to see it will be unfilled. I don't want to see it will be traded at all. Instead of that, it will go higher and take that buy side liquidity. At the same time, just don't forget about the narrative. Today is the accumulation, tomorrow is the manipulation, Wednesday and Thursday will be the expansion, Friday will be the reset. Okay, so don't forget about that. Primarily, I'm expecting price will go toward that buy side liquidity and it will take that buy side liquidity. That's my expectation. When it is going higher, Euro USD should go lower. Where is the liquidity? This low, that low. I marked that as my sell side liquidity. But if you see this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. What happened over here? The relatively equal loss has taken by a shallow run. If you see, it's taken by a shallow run. Where should be your sell side liquidity? The low of the shallow run should be your sell side liquidity. So over here, either way you can mark the sell side liquidity, and I can see there is a monthly fair value gap, I guess, from the monthly chart. I don't remember again. And here is the weekly fair value gap I have. So I'm expecting that market is going to take that sell side liquidity. It is going either the monthly fair value gap or until the constant encroachment. Maybe it will tap that weekly fair value gap. Then we will see what is going to happen. Okay. So far, this sell side liquidity is my target for dollar. I mean, sorry, Euro USD, and we will see if this fair value gap is unfilled. I mean, if it is unfilled again, then I will expect some kind of expansion, a very huge expansion. If it fills it or trade that fair value gap, there is nothing wrong. The reason is, you see, this is the market structure shift, this is the only fair value gap, so price can trade that fair value gap, then it can go for that sell side liquidity. But if it do that, I will expect some kind of consolidation first, that I don't want to see. That is why I'm telling you, if it fail to trade that fair value gap, we will expect some kind of expansion, okay, some kind of this type of move. Look at this move, or this type of move. I will see this type of move toward that sell side liquidity. We will see if this fair value gap is broken, maybe a huge run go through that fair value gap. I will use that fair value gap as a BPR, and I will expect price will tap over there, then I will see that later. Okay, let's go to daily chart. What do I have over there? So from daily chart, you can see, just forget about this because I marked them before. I don't know why I marked those and how I marked those. I don't remember anything over there. All I can do, is that important, is that important? No, it's absolutely balanced, so I don't need that on. Whatever. Right now price is trading this fair value gap, this daily fair value gap. I would love to see it will be working, it will work as a breakaway gap. Why? Market has taken the liquidity. Okay, market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, first fair value gap or the entry fair value gap, this is the breakaway gap. Market can reach until the constant encroachment of that breakaway gap, but if it move from the entry fair value gap, that is the perfect scenario. Okay, at the same time, I would love to mark this last fair value gap. Why this last fair value gap I'm marking? Because when this last fair value gap will be broken, something like this, when it will be broken, then I will use this last fair value gap as a BPR or balanced price range. That means I would love to remove that fair value gap from my chart. How can I remove it? If price tap to that low or until the constant encroachment, then go and take that sell side liquidity. I'm gonna remove this fair value gap from my chart. This is obvious sell side liquidity, so there is no confusion about the sell side liquidity. Like I was confused in Nasdaq, but here I don't have any confusion about that sell side liquidity. So if market can take that sell side liquidity, this is going to be the what to say, balanced price zones. Okay, absolutely balanced price zones, and I will remove this parabolic from my chart because I will never expect some kind of reaction from that parabolic gap, not anymore. So over here I'm expecting some kind of down move. Here is the hourly chart, and from hourly chart you can see what can we see. Just let me see. Okay, market has come over here. Do I have any liquidity? Okay, I will just mark the liquidity from the hourly chart. Don't need to mark anything else. So here, this is the sell side liquidity. I have this sell side liquidity, this low and that low, but this is the lowest low, so I would love to go for that. I guess, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't have anything else to mark except this last parabola from hourly chart. Or let me check actually. Here, this is the BPR. Okay, and now you see how I mark the BPR and when I mark the last fair value gap. See over here I'm marking the BPR, not the last fair value gap. Just look at the candle formation over there, and this is how you will mark the BPR. Okay, so what to say, it is not balanced, though it went higher. Tap to the constant encroachment went higher. Did it take any buy side liquidity? No, it didn't take any buy side liquidity, so it's not BPR yet. Still market can go higher from that BPR area, it can go higher. All I want to see, it will break the BPR, something like this, then tap to the low or high, then it will, sorry, here, and then it will take that sell side liquidity. So I will start to look for upsell when market will close below the BPR, and then it will start to go higher. I don't know how far it will go, but every single time it will tap, after it tapping to the low or the constant encroachment, I will start to look for a sell. Guys, when I will talk about the BPR, maybe I will be unable to talk about the last fair value gap and the entry fair value gap. Okay, maybe sometimes I will forget about that because I'm a human being, and when I'm talking here in front all of you, sometimes I will forget about the last fair value gap, entry fair value gap. So guys, don't forget about the thing I told you or I was talking about until now about the last favorable gap and the entry favorable gap. Okay, don't forget them. You have to add the BPR on your chart so that you can increase your entry opportunity. Okay, previously how did we use the last favorable gap? So I'm just removing this BPR from my chart. So how did we see the market? We saw the last favorable gap over here, right? Over here, this is the last favorable gap. So I'm expecting market will go higher from that favorable gap. If we don't I mean, if we don't get any buy setup from there, what we did, it went lower. So we started to look for a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Price tap to that bearish fair value gap, then we will look for a sell setup for the sell side liquidity. Now you are going to use the BPR, and how to use that BPR I'm gonna just explain this one. Okay, so here I'm not looking for any buy. I'm expecting price will take that sell side liquidity, so I will wait if market can close below that BPR area, and then we will see if there is any opportunity for the sell setup. Let me go to the 15-minute chart. Oh, by the way, for BPR, best option is to mark the fair value gap from hourly chart. That's the best option. Okay, I mean, uh, the just the, how to say, I mean, for BPR you should look for the hourly chart most of the time. Okay, most of the time. Just a second. আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, ভালো আছেন? আপনি কি বাগেরহাটে? আমি আমি বাসাতেই আছি, আপনি যখনই আসেন আমি বাসাতেই আছি আর কি। জি জি, আপনি, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, আপনি যদি কালকে আসেন যখন আপনার ইচ্ছা, মানে কোনো সমস্যা নাই আঙ্কেল। আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা, আমার ফ্রেন্ড বন্ধ করে দাও। জি জি, আমি হচ্ছে খানকা শরীফে এখানে এসে ফোন দিলেই হবে। খানকা শরীফ মানে আপনার ওই যে পুলিশ লাইনটার পরে, নতুন পুলিশ লাইনটার পরে। জি জি জি, আচ্ছা, ওকে ওকে ওকে, জি জি, কোনো সমস্যা নেই। বললেন কালকে আসবে। হুম হুম, দিয়ে দাও না, ফ্যান লাগবে না, দরজাটা দিয়ে দাও। হুম হুম, খোলা, সব খোলা, তাড়াতাড়ি দিয়ে দাও না। Okay, Jen Morning, Roche Epics. Hey, brother. Imran Mohammed, amazing. What is amazing? I don't know. Hello, brother. You can analyze the Dow Jones. I don't have the data, brother. I don't have the data. Bro, I'm correct to understand that inversion fair value gap means balanced first and entry fair value gap. Balanced first and entry fair value gap. Inversion fair value gap. Uh, Balanced first and entry fair value gap. I'm not understanding what did you mean by that. Well, BPR will apply to balance the last fair gap. Could you clarify? I just told you. I mean, just let it go for some more days. It will be clear. Okay, just let it go for some more days. It will be clear. Trust me. I will pay for your live data too. Thanks, Peter. Thank you so much. But yeah, I will. I will do it by myself. I mean, just give me some days. Okay, I mean, just give me today. I'm just, I will buy the data. Okay, but thank you so much for that offer, man. Really thanks. Okay, really thanks. So I don't have anything to say, but I can't take any kind of favor from any of you. Okay, I can't do that. So I'm sorry. I mean, how to say this, I don't know. Forex brother, why did you I don't have the data. So today is just Forex, okay? So it you can take a nap, small nap from my life today because I'm gonna spend most of my time for Forex Factory. Anybody knows what is the kill zone for Forex New York AM session? Anybody knows that? What is the kill zone actually for Forex? Okay, for the dollar index, I told that I would love to see market is going to break that order block. Yeah, so far it has broken that order block. I would love to see it will go through this volume imbalance. Okay, the volume balance, it should go through that volume balance. That's my expectation from dollar index. Over here, can I take look for a sell? No, I can't look for a sell. Can I look for a buy? Absolutely, I can look for a buy. Though I'm not interested to look for a buy. The reason is from higher time frame, I'm looking for a sell. Toward that sell side liquidity. From high time frame, I'm looking for a sell. So I'm not interested to look for a buy. But from 1 minute chart, I'm just trying to outline that from 1 minute chart. This is broken, okay? So over here, back, I'd love to mark that as a BPR from 1 minute chart. Okay, this was the last fair from 1 minute chart. It broken. If anyone has the opportunity to go to the second chart, then you can start to look for a sell setup from here. Okay, if anyone has the opportunity to go to the second chart like 30 second, 15 second, 45 second, I guess 5 second, you can start to look for a sell setup. That means I'm expecting price will tap until there and then it will fall. But if market close above that BPR, then I will expect the same thing like this way from 1 minute chart. Okay, I will just see how it react from that BPR area from 1 minute chart. You can't frame your trade from 1 minute BPR to 1 minute setup. You can't do that. Okay, 7 to 10 or 11. So okay, thank you. So I guess uh, I have still time. I mean, it's 9:30 almost. So yeah, it's gonna be very small session. I believe maybe until 10:30 or yeah, something like that. So if anyone has the opportunity to go to the second or sub 1 minute chart, please go over there and look over here for a sell setup around that area. Okay, this balance presence depending on that same uh, theory I talked about the BPR. Now previously I told that you can't take a sell from that last parabolic gap 1 minute last parabolic gap, but that's gonna be very risky. So I'm not telling you take this entry, to be honest, I'm just explaining. Okay, so over here you can see this is the order block. I'm just forcing that as my order block, and you maybe go for that low until that low. So for 1.4 pip you can take some kind of 8 pip, something like that risk. Okay, but this is highly risky. That is why you need the BPR. If you know the BPR, oh man, that's awesome. Just go to the second chart and look for any kind of. So 7 to 11. Okay, that's cool. I will stay here until 11 and then yeah. Okay. Sarjay Sivastun 7 to 10. New York kill zone. Okay, 7 to 10 a.m. I believe is the kill zone. Okay, bro. As US 100 in Forex is the same of NQ. Is for in Forex is the same of NQ. Let me check actually. I mean, I'm fan of this indices market, so let me see what is happening over here. Price is just consolidating. Okay, I will just wait for 1 more minute over here around 9:30. I would love to see how it trade around 9:30. I'll just look at that. So remember, this is the BPR area. If market close below that BPR area, then I will start to look for a sell from that BPR. Okay, I'll look for that. For Forex best kill zone is 8 to 11. Okay, yeah, I'll go back over there. Just let me stay here for 1 more minute because 9:30 open, and I'm a fan of indices market. But yeah, I'll go to Forex again. Jack T, you can connect to your Top Step account to have live chat. I know that. I know that, brother. I know that. Jack T, I know that. The reason is I don't want to go over there because I don't want to take any entry today in Monday because last week I got my lesson that I should have, I should not, I mean, go for the, I mean, I should not do something I told you not to do. I did it before so that you can understand, I mean, why I told you not to do that. But the thing is, last week I was judged by a lot of you guys, and some of you I didn't expect that you can do that, but you saw something. I mean, you told me something, and it hurt me. Okay, so yeah, when Monday I told that I'm not interested, and nobody should trade. I don't want to trade in Monday. The thing is, if I switch my chart and if I see something very cool, I will take the entry. I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's why I'm not switching my chart. So 9:30 market went higher. If it can close below that BPR area, what? Okay, so let me go come here one more time from 15-minute chart. This is the BPR area. If market can close below this BPR, I'll look for sell until that sell side liquidity, this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. And if market, when it will tap over here, my first intention is something like this. When it will tap first over here, something like this. Okay, when it will be broken, then it will be my expectation. This is two type of scenario. So that's all from US hundreds. You guys can see how it reacts. Okay, again, I'm bearish, so I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. All I will look for just a sell. Okay, just a sell. That's all. Okay, over here to that BPR, I don't know anybody saw this thing or not, but yeah, I believe that there will be there is a very nice setup from the sub 1 minute chart for Euro USD, and yeah, I believe that. Okay, it didn't complete its run. It is coming here until that sell side liquidity. That is my belief. Don't forget about this BPR. When market will close below this BPR, it will tap to the low or until the constant encroachment before falling again. Okay, so yeah, rubbish open for NQ, but I'm seeing that a very nice open, perfect open. Whatever. Let me, I mean, let's see how it react. Okay. First thing first, market. If market reverse from the constant encroachment, go to your 15-minute chart. Where did it came to the constant encroachment? If it can take the buy sell liquidity now, some kind of buy sell liquidity. I don't know if I have any clean buy sell liquidity over there or not. It will be balanced. This will be balanced. Okay. I don't want to see that. While I want to see market will go through this BPR, then it will tap to the low or the constant encroachment of the BPR, then it will fall until that sells a liquid. That's all I want to see. Today is accumulation day. Don't forget about that. So market will be accumulating until the end of today. So far you can see this accumulation. Okay, just range bound accumulation. So be careful about that. I will be in 1 minute chart. Yeah. Again, if anyone is looking for buy, okay, don't blame me later. Okay, I got a message, I mean Twitter, in my Twitter I got on comment, brother, you didn't, I mean last week you were looking for buy, you forced your viewers to take buy where market was extremely bearish, it went lower. Now I didn't give him any reply, I guess, in that comment, but I don't force you to do anything. Okay, I'm here a single guy, I'm expecting something. Okay, maybe some of you are expecting it will go higher, some of you are expecting it will go lower. It will depend on you. I'm a single guy, I can't just think it will go higher and lower, I can't think both of them. Some days I'm thinking market will go lower, I will look for the sell only, but At the same time, maybe you are looking for buy. If you find any kind of setup, just go for that one. Don't believe me, don't believe my analysis, don't do anything. Just don't blame me later. That's my request, okay? You didn't force anyone, bro. Yeah, that's true. I didn't force, but yeah, still I get that type of message last week, okay? Where I told all of you that I'm not interested to trade anymore. Okay. And for that week, I'm not interested to trade for that week because it's gonna be a very bad week. I was living like that way. Yeah, still. So when it will close below that line, I will see something else over here. So here, first it has to close, okay? Don't forget. If it failed to close below that line, then it's not gonna be valid. This setup is not going to be valid. The market structure shift. Again, if market failed to close below that fair value gap, it's not valid setup. Okay, so don't please push your button because I'm just outlining this. It didn't close, right? It didn't close below that fair value gap. Is that setup valid? No, it's not valid. So I got that market structure shift. If I want to take some risk, I can take that risk. Okay, for example, if I would love to take that risk, maybe I have to put my stop loss. What I can put? I should have put it over there maybe. And this is gambling. Absolutely, this gambling. And maybe this is my target. So here, but here I didn't get the confirmation that market is going lower. Why I'm telling you that? Look over here from 15 minute chart. So far, Ciso, you are right. Okay, Ciso, I'm sorry for to tell you that it is perfect, but it's not perfect. The opening is not perfect. It's really so bad. You're right, brother. It didn't close below that BPR. If this candle could close below that BPR area, then I would look for some kind of sell. In that type of situation, market was bounded, or market was, would be forced not to go above the constant cosment of that BPR. But when market didn't close below that BPR area, it is not bound to reach higher. It's not bound, okay? It can reach higher until those buy side liquidity can be taken. But yeah, still this is a setup that can be taken depending. I mean, if you just forget about the BPR, then you can take this type of entry. But it's all about the probability, okay? Just don't forget, it's all about the probability. So I will just go with this one. It's 50-50. When market will close below this BPR, then I'll be very confident that no, market is not going higher now. If even if it would love to go higher, it can reach until the constant encroachment of that breakaway gap. Okay, I will think like that way again. And as I tweeted yesterday, don't see just one trade. So this is the fifth time, right? I'm just outlining a trade. Fifth time. Previously, I got 3 winning, 1 lose. This is the fifth time. Maybe it's gonna be a losing trade. I told you that out of 20 trades, you are going to take at least 6 losing trades. You don't know. You don't know which 6 is going to be the losing trade. If you really would love to avoid more losing trade, then you will wait for the perfect setup. For example, this is the place of the perfection. When market will close below that BPR, then it's a high probability, probable entry. Okay, but in that type of situation, maybe you will miss the trade. I mean, you can miss the trade. Okay, but if you would love to take this entry, why this entry? The reason is you got the market structure shift. There is a fair value gap, though it is not broken. Though it's not broken, still there is a chance market will go lower. It's up to you. Will you love to take this entry now, or are you going to wait until market close below that what to say, I mean that BPR area? Why I am just telling it here, because this is the BPR area. Okay, this is the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. I got the buy side, I stayed the entry fair value gap from 1 minute chart. when is going lower. Don't forget about this area. This is also not only the entry fair value gap from 1 minute chart, but also, I mean, here why it's okay. I mean, yeah, I mean US 100. That's why it's not showing over here. This is also this balanced precedence area. Okay, this balanced precedence area over here. So yeah, so I have some high time frame fair value gap over there as well. So we will see. Okay, again, this is low probability. Just don't judge me because I took that entry. If it worked perfectly, I'm not gonna be very happy. If it stop me out, I'm not gonna be very sad, because I know I am going to take at least 6 losing trade out of 20. So which 6 losing trade is going to be the losing, I mean which 6 trades are going to be the losing trade, nobody knows that. Every single trade, whenever you take entry, you will expect this is going to be a losing trade. If you ever, I mean, think that this is not going to work, I mean this is going to work, and did you ever didn't push your button? For example, if you think this setup is going to work 100% of the time, are you not going to push your button? Absolutely you are going to push your button, right? But there is no setup that can be 100% sure it is going to work. When I told you that if market can close below this bpr, then it will be high probability. What does it mean? That means it is going to work 100%? No, I'm not telling that it's gonna work 100%. That's a high probability. It can work. I don't know. Maybe it will work. Maybe. I don't know. Sijo, you are right, brother. The opening is just not good. Really so bad. If it go higher and if it can take some kind of buy side liquidity, I don't know. Do I have any buy side liquidity over here or not? I don't know. I don't see any buy side liquidity. Okay, maybe I got stopped out. Yeah, I got stopped out. It didn't work. If it can take the buy side liquidity, this is going to be balanced. Okay, this fair value gap is going to be balanced. Right now, it's not balanced. Now, why I'm staying over here, I don't know, because I really don't want to stay here. US chart, not precise at all. Stay to your 1 hour chart and look how this candle close. If it can close below this bpr area, you will look for sell. As I'm looking for sell and thinking that market will go toward that sell side liquidity, I will just look for sell. If I were looking for buy, for example, today I was looking for a buy. For example, okay, I was looking for a buy. When market came here to that bpr area, I would go to 1 minute chart. I will start to look for a buy setup. So over here you can see this is the first time price came here. Was there market structure shift, anything? No, nothing. Price went lower, went higher, not a perfect setup. I have nothing to do. Market went lower, then it has given me the market structure shift over here. Maybe here I got the market structure shift over here. So where is my entry fair value gap? There is my entry fair value gap, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And I will take a buy from here. Maybe I would take that buy around that area. My stop loss would be below this low, and this relatively equal highs would be my target. I am not looking for bullish run. That is why I'm not taking this buy. If I were bullish, I would look for this buy setup. That was a perfect buy setup. Why? Just go to your hourly chart and look what is happening over here. You will expect that market will tap to that constant encroachment. Nobody will close below that constant encroachment. Then it will go toward the buy side liquidity and it will take the buy side liquidity. That should be your expectation. You don't need to hold your trade until the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, you can go for some kind of a low hanging fruit or something like that, and then you will take that entry. I'm not looking for buy, so I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. This bpr Now I will expect market will tap to the high or the constant encroachment, something like this here, and then reach maybe for until here, something like this. We will see. Okay, I'm not interested to take buy. That is why I'm not taking any kind of buy. I'll only look for sell. Just look for sell. If I don't get any selling opportunity and market keep going higher until here, I will do nothing. I would love to work with my expectation. Okay. Today, if we trade NQ, we lost account. So I told that uh, yesterday's weekly analysis. If you have seen my yesterday's weekly analysis, I told that tomorrow, I mean Monday, I am not going to trade. Monday, I'm not going to trade. So it's clear, right? I told that beforehand. Now, yeah, I was there. I was trying to outline some trade, but I know most of them is not going to work because we don't have any volatility, anything. Market will be just bullshit. Why I should, I mean, use my brain in that type of bullshit price action? I should not do that, right? So that is why I am not interested, not even to trade anything in Nasdaq. So this is all psychology. And as I told you over here, it's look like a very nice bullish setup, a very nice. Maybe you are a forex trader, you really would love to take a buy. Maybe your analysis was telling you to take a buy. You can look for a buy from here. I'm not looking for a buy. The reason is my expectation was telling me that market will go for that sell side liquidity, so I'm not going to take any buy. Can I take buy and sell from the same market? No, you can't. You can't do that. If you would love to take buy and sell from the same market, same day, without the precision, like over here, I was looking for sell, it went higher, now I'm looking for buy. I pushed my button over there, I'm gonna push my button over here. Depending on the price action though, but still, it's called gambling. It's called a perfect gambling. Don't gamble, okay? Just don't gamble. I'd love to see how it works, okay? This BPR should be balanced. It should be balanced. And for balancing, it should not close below the constant encroachment if it would love to go higher. It should not, I mean, it can do this type of things. And finally, before going higher, it will tap the high or the constant encroachment, then it will go higher. Okay, this is how a fair value gap get balanced. 300 bits now a push need. Okay, Ahmed Mustafa, if you want volatility, go for GBP USD. Okay, it's okay. I'm just trying to see what Euro USD is doing. Okay, what Euro USD is doing, I would love to see that. So it should tap to the high or the constant encroachment before expanding higher. It should do that. If it doesn't do that, it's not balanced yet. Okay, remember, it's not balanced yet. You have to keep that because in future you are going to reaction from that fair value gap again. You are going to get that from that fair value gap again. For example, you took that buy and it hit your target profit, right? See this relatively equal highs, it hit your target profit, you are profitable. But that doesn't mean it's balanced. It's different thing, okay guys? It doesn't need to balance the fair value gap right now. It doesn't need to do that. But if it balanced it right now, then I can easily remove that fair value gap from my chart. Again, I'm looking for sell. It's looking so beautiful. This setup is looking so beautiful. Still, I'm not gonna push my button. That doesn't mean I missed the trade. That doesn't mean I couldn't take that entry. That means I'm just training my psychology that no, I'm not gonna take buy and sell, or I'm not going to work in, I mean, uh, the way I mean, opposite of my expectation. My expectation is market is going lower. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe market doesn't want to go lower. Maybe I'm wrong about my expectation. So what is going to miss? All I'm going to miss is my entry. That's all. I'm just going to miss this buy entry. That's all. I'm not going to lose anything. Now, in Nasdaq, for Nasdaq, okay, maybe market came here. If it tapped to that BPR again, I will look for a buy until that last parabolic gap, until that last parabolic gap low. So until yeah, 52 handle, okay, something like that. If I see market came here, maybe until that BPR or something like that, but didn't break that BPR from hourly chart, from hourly chart, it didn't close above that BPR range. Instead of that, it started to go lower. I have nothing to do when price is inside this BPR area. It has to break either the upper way or the lower way from hourly chart. It has to do that. So far, if you ask me, I will keep looking for sell until it is below that constant encroachment. Until it is below that constant encroachment, I will look for sell. Just I will look for sell. No buy, nothing. That is from hourly chart. Okay, don't forget about that. আম্মা, কে ওই জায়গা? এ তোরা কারা? এই, okay guys, I believe that I cleared my side to all of you guys. Even if it works, I'm not gonna take the buy because my expectation is market is going to take that sell side liquidity. Okay, so if I get any opportunity to take sell, I'll look for that. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. Even if whole day market keep going higher, it is, maybe I'm wrong, absolutely I'm wrong, brother, you are absolutely wrong. Market is not going lower, market is going higher toward that buy side liquidity. I'm going to miss every single trade. Every single trade I'm going to miss. So I mean, I don't know it's clear to you or not, but yeah, this is how you have to start to learn the trading. Later, trust me, later when you will be able to look, I mean, identify this type of setup, identify this type of setup, you will be able to take this type of entry. But right now, don't go for buy or sell. I'm not telling you to expect market will go lower. Just expect something from your analysis, depending on your analysis, and then go only toward your direction. Just don't go against your direction. If you see you are wrong for today, maybe your expectation was market will go higher, but market is actually falling. Just don't change your direction. So don't force the market to give you a buy setup. Don't take the sell setup. Though it is falling, it is falling, it is falling, you are seeing it is falling, but please don't take any sell. If your expectation is market is going higher, always look for the buy setup. If you get the buy setup, go for that. If you don't get it, don't do it. Don't do anything. Okay, Euro USD 15-minute travel gap doing its job. I think it is no go for bull. um okay, I don't know what is it doing from 15 minutes. Let's see. We will see, brother, but yeah, I'm looking for sell only. Okay, I'm not looking for buy. Even if it keep going higher, keep going higher, I'm not looking for buy. Low high, low low. We will see. but market should reach to that fair value gap at least. Even if it would love to go lower, it should reach to that fair value gap at least, because that is the last fair value gap. Now, brother, does it work in Forex? Absolutely, it works in Forex. 100% it works in Forex. Jonathan, you are laughing. Thank you for laughing, brother. Amma, Tony, just so Amma, Amma, we love you. Oh, okay, Peter. Yeah, I was just calling. Oh man, Amma means mother. Okay, I was just calling my mother. So looking for MSS. There is wick here. I can't take any sell from here. Look from 15 minute chart. What do you see here? Okay, this is the entry fair value gap or something like over here. Maybe tap to that. Yeah, last fair value gap. So just come over here from 15 minute chart. Mark the 15 minute last fair value gap from there. Last fair value gap from 15 minute chart, right? What happened? Market came to that last fair value gap from 15 minute chart, went higher. What is your first expectation? Are you looking for a sell from here, from that fair value gap? Should you look for a sell from that fair value gap? Should you look, or you should look for a buy from that last fair value gap? If you are thinking that market is going higher, then you should look for a buy from that fair value gap, and you should expect this fair value gap is going to be broken. Now maybe you are looking for a sell. Can you look for a sell from here, that in that area? No, you can't look for a sell. You have to wait until market break that last fair value gap from 15 minute chart. Now I have this BPR from hourly chart. As I told, the best option is to this. This is the best option. So either way, it is going to break that last fair value gap and the BPR. Now, what is the benefit of waiting? If market really would love to go lower, so it is coming here in that area, right? It is coming in that area. So you don't need to take your entry over here. If you're thinking market is coming here to that sell side liquidity, you don't need to take your entry over here. You should wait until here, then a setup from there. Why? Because you know market is coming here and it is over confirmed area to take the sell. Around this area, just look at this price action. What you are seeing, where price came exactly to the last fair value gap from 15 minute chart here, the last fair value gap, and the BPR area from hourly chart. So this is the BPR area. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. I got the buy side, price stayed the constant encroachment, went higher, failed to take the buy side liquidity. There is no buy side liquidity has taken by that run. What does it mean? That means this is not balanced price range yet. You are looking for another reaction from that balanced price range. Now this balanced price range reaction can happen both way. If market close below this balanced price range area, it doesn't need to close by one candle. It can take lot of candle to close below that balanced price range. Then you should start to look for a sell, and this balanced price range area is going to be your resistance zone. Okay, this constant encroachment is going to be the highest high where market should not break, body should not close above that constant encroachment, then it should fall. If you see market tap to that constant encroachment or the high, then it when it started to go higher for the buy side liquidity, that is also possible according to the balance price. Guys, I have already made a video about the balance price range in my YouTube channel. You can watch that on. When I have added this balance price range, I was thinking like, now you guys will start to think trading is not easy. To be honest, trading is not easy. Okay, it's not easy. It's really so difficult. So I'm gonna remove it because I believe that it's not going to work. Yeah, whatever. Again, don't think that I'm afraid because it's gonna hit my stop loss or something like that. I told you that if I'm looking for a sell, I don't care about the buy setup. How beautiful the buy setup is, I don't care about that because I'm expecting market will fall. I don't know, is it clear or not? Now, trading is not easy. Okay, there is two type of things. First, what do you need? What do you need to take a winning trade? Guys, can you please write it down? What do you need to take a winning trade? For example, do you need huge knowledge about the market or the technical analysis, or maybe you need uh, huge knowledge about the fundamental analysis. Maybe you can think you need 50 years experience to take a winning trade. What do you need to take a winning trade? You have to give me the answer, brother. Absolutely, to wait for the liquidity. Peter Henry. Peter, I'm asking a serious question, brother. I am asking a serious question, to be honest, brother. What do you need to take a winning trade? I'm not laughing for your price action, bro. It's for language. Oh, okay. No, no, I didn't tell you that you were laughing because of my price action. I was just telling you that why you were laughing. I was confused. Okay, Jonathan. Ali Hashmi, clear, objective, and correct order flow towards our draw on liquidity. Okay, that inversion fair value gap and fair value gap. Okay, liquidity and entry pattern from higher time frame. Okay, T2 voices in my head. No, I'm just serious. Okay, courage and discipline, a proper setup. Wait for your setup, your trade call. Okay, Jadash, your trade call. No, I'm not gonna call any trade. Patience and the correct setup. Thank you guys for answering. If you ask me what do I need to take a winning trade, I will tell you that okay, this is paper money, okay? This is paper money. So I'm gonna push my button. Don't push it, but push this button or anything, okay? Just don't do anything. I'm pushing my button just to show you what do I need to take an winning trade. I just need to push my button. That's all I need to take a winning trade. Now you can say, why is that? If you ever been in the casino, okay, to win a blackjack or jackpot, what do you need? You need to just push the button. Now, here is the differences. If you want to live, okay, or if you want to use the trading as your income source, you need to be consistent profitable trader. For winning one trade, you don't need anything. All you need just to push your button. Just push your button. Either it's gonna be a losing trade or it's gonna be a winning trade, right? So being a winner, you just need to push your button. But for being a consistently profitable trader, you need a lot of things, man. A lot of things. I'm gonna close this one because maybe someone will start to think that I took that entry. I didn't take that entry. I pushed my button to just tell you that what do you need to take a winning trade. You just need to push your button. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. Nothing. But for being a consistent profitable trader, you need a lot of things. First, you need to understand what you are doing. How do you know what you are doing? Your chart is look like this. What you are doing in hourly chart, look over here. What you are doing? Are you looking for a buy? Are you looking for a sell? What you are going to do? What should you do? Do you know what you are doing? If you don't know what you are doing, you will never be a consistent profitable trader. Maybe you will take a winning trade. You will take just a winning trade, maybe, but you are not going to get lot of winning trade one after another. First thing is you have to know what you are doing. The second most important thing is to be fearless. You can't be fear of pushing your button. You can't be fear. But brother, if I pushed my button over there, maybe I will take a loss. Here is the part of your levers. How many contract are you going to take? Maybe you okay, give me an example, okay? Sir, how to identify valid fair value gap? RK, Now, how can I give you the, how can I answer that? I'm just working with that fair value gap for last 2 to 3 months so that you can understand which fair value gap you should look for. That's why I renamed entry fair value gap, last fair value gap, first fair value gap, lot of things, right? Look over here. What you are seeing over here. The last fair value gap, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, market went lower. That means, is there any sell side inefficiency anymore? No. Market went higher, trade this area one time, two time. This is the last time, right? Last time. Let me close this execution over here. Last time, what it has done? Tap to the upper part or the constant crossband, right? Here, I'm seeing this as a order block. Here, order block. So now for Forex, maybe I will be stopped out because of a spread or something. I don't know. Here, this is a perfect setup, valid setup. Why? Because market is going to balance that price range. This parallel gap is now going to be balanced. How can it be balanced? If market can take the buy side liquidity, what is your buy side liquidity? Here is your buy side liquidity. Let me mark that buy side liquidity here. This is relatively equal highs. So maybe market will reach over here. But what do you have here? Last parallel gap. If you have more than one contract, take a partial around that area. Just take a partial here. Let me mark it as the first partial. Are you going to take that entry? No, I'm not going to take that entry. Why, brother? Because I'm expecting market will go lower. Is this a valid setup? Depending on the price action, absolutely perfectly a valid setup. Why then you are not going to take that entry? Because it is against my expectation. My expectation is market will go and fall. So I will look for a sell. I'm not going to take this entry. Yeah, I can outline that entry. No problem for that. But I'm not going to take that entry. Now, where I was, to be fearless of pushing your button. Here, is this going to work? Who can tell? Anyone over here can tell me that it is going to work or not. There is nobody who can tell me it is going to work. Nobody in this world, not even ICT, no one can tell me that it is going to take that, maybe that buy side liquidity, maybe that buy side liquidity, or it will tap, I mean, just come here, then it will fall and take that sell side liquidity. Nobody knows that. So there is no entry that is 100% sure. What you are going to do? You are going to take an entry thinking that market is going to take that buy side liquidity. Maybe your bias is bullish, so you are thinking that market is going to take that buy side liquidity, so you take an entry, you put your stop loss in a perfect place where market should not go, and now you are waiting. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, you got stopped out. Now most of us are very fear. We fear. Why? If it come back and stop me out, what is going to happen? I'm going to take a loss, right? Most of you are fear of that. How can you overcome the fear? Don't see this is your one entry. Start to count 20 entry. Just start to count 20 entry. Look for every single trade, just a part of that 20 trade. Expect 70% winning, 6%, 30% losing. That means 14 winning trade, 6 losing trade. If it is a losing trade, I will cut it from my 6 losing trade. So I have 6 losing trade opportunity. I have taken 1. So I have 5 more losing opportunity. You won't be fearless. Trust me, man. You won't be fearless. I mean, you won't be fear. You will be fearless because you know this is just gonna be one losing trade out of that 6 losing trade. How many losing trade can you take? Maybe you are doing 150k combine, okay, for top step. So your maximum stop loss is $1,000 in one day, $2,000 in overall. I mean that is the maximum loss. Now if you take 1000, I mean one contract entry, one E-mini Nasdaq entry, maybe your stop loss is 15 handle, right? In 15 handle. So in 15 handle, you take one contract, the minimum contract, E-mini S&P, sorry, E-mini Nasdaq, it's gonna be $300 loss. Is it huge? Absolutely, it's huge. Go to the micro, take maybe two micro contract, maybe one or yeah, maximum two micro contract. Put your stop loss the same place, 15 handle, maybe 20 handle. You put your stop loss to the 20 handle. Now what is going to be your uh, stop loss? I mean if it hits your stop loss, how much is going to be your loss? One mini contract, $300. One micro contract, just $30. No man, I can't do that because I'm greedy. I need to complete my combine within 3 days, within 2 days. Today I'm gonna take $1,500. Tomorrow I'm gonna take $1,500. $3,000. I passed my combine. Now I'm going to trade the express account. Go and do that. Let's see what happens. You'll lose more. You will lose more. Don't believe me? Try. So reduce your risk. Reduce your risk. If you can reduce your risk, and if you start to count 20 trade instead of just one trade, you will be fearless. If it hit my stop loss, what is going to happen? I am going to lose one trade out of 20 trade. I have still five more losing trade. I have five more losing trade. The very next, how much did I lose? Maybe $60 only, because I'm trading micro contract. I took another entry, I have taken another loss, another $60, maybe $70. Still, I have four more losing opportunity. Then what is going to happen? You are getting very confident. You are getting very confident because you are not fear of losing trade. You are not fear of anything. All you need to just push your button. You have to wait for the perfect setup. What is called perfect setup? You remember I outlined the A++ setup. If there is buy side liquidity and price came to that 15-minute fair value gap, let's tap to that 15-minute fair value gap. You will go to your 1 minute chart, perfect market structure shift, immediate reaction, go for that buy. Now in this type of situation, maybe that is your 5-star A++ setup. Go for your maximum. For example, maybe you are using micro. In micro, you can take maximum 5 micro contract. Go for that 5 micro contract entry to your 5-star A+ setup. Just go for that. Maybe you saw inversion fair value gap, you didn't get any perfect market structure or anything. There is the inversion fair value gap, and you know how to mark that inversion fair value gap, but that is not your A++ setup. That is your maybe 2-star setup. Okay, so in this type of setup, maybe you don't want to take more leverage, so you took one micro contract. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, you just take a loss. Why you are fear, man? You are fear of losing. The reason is you are doing over leveraging. Don't over leverage. You are taking 5 mini contract in a one single entry where you don't know. Not only you, nobody knows it is going to work or not. Nobody knows that. You are over leveraging, brother. That is why you are losing continuously. Stop over leveraged. Don't do over leveraging. Please don't do that. When you will be fearless, you will be the winner. 2 into $30 is equal to $60 loss. Yeah, something like that. You have $1,000 loss, maximum loss limit, right? For 50K account only. Now, why you are? Do you know why the platform give you 30 days? 30 days. Why they give you 30 days to complete the combine? I mean evil. Why they give you the 30 days? The reason is you should you should use 30 days to pass your challenge, but you are not thinking like that way. I don't know, I can see there is 132 people over there. 132 people. I'm challenging all 132 people. I'm challenging. If you get a evil account, if you ever buy a challenge account, the first thing you will start to think, I'm gonna complete my challenge within 2 days, the minimum days. Okay, I'm gonna complete it within 2 days. You will start to trading by thinking like, okay, my target is 3,000, so today my target is $500 only. Just $500. If I get $500, I'm gonna complete my session, and this is how I will complete it within 6 days maybe. When you are in the market, maybe you get one $500 profit. Okay, let's do one thing. Make another $500 so that tomorrow it will be less pressure on me. Today's price action is so good, so it's gonna be very easy for me to take another $500 profit from here. You lose to that on that entry, maybe you get a $200 loss or something. You had $500 profit, now you take a loss for $200. So what do you have? $300. Oh man, what did I do? I should have stopped when I got $500. I should have stopped, uh, strict to my rules. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's just mitigate $200 and stop it. You take another trade. Your loss has been mitigated. That means you are already in profit 200. What you are start to think? Okay, it's working. It's going toward my target. Let's hold it until that buy sell liquid. Let's hold it. Okay, don't close it. Let's hold it. What I can do, I can put my stop loss to the break even. So if I get stopped out, I'm not going to lose anything. At least just hold it until that buy sell liquid. Maybe I'm going to get 1100 profit by that trade. Market started to fall back. Okay, let's put the stop loss over here because it's logical. It's going to hit your stop loss. No, 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 it should put over here. It is going to stop your stop loss, I mean hit your stop loss. Okay, this is the relatively equal loss. Market can take that relatively equal loss, then it should go higher. So put it below that constant encroachment. Market came, hit you. You take another $700 loss. What is your profit, I mean last limit now? For minus $400. Oh man, I was in $500 profit, now I am in minus $400 loss. What can I do? I have to take this entry. What can I do? Just make it two handle, I mean two contract, not one contract, two contract, because I'm gonna take a small move and then I'm gonna mitigate all of my losses. If I can be at the break even, I'll be happy. You over leveraged, take another entry, took another $600 loss. You hit your stop loss, maximum loss limit, you are done for that day. Okay, tomorrow, what is your first thing in your mind? I have to mitigate my $1,000 loss from yesterday. Isn't it going to work like that way? Is there anyone, I mean, Peter, I'm just giving the example from top step. I'm not talking about Apex. Okay, so yeah, I don't know about the Apex trader, but I'm just going to talk about. I mean, I'm talking about any kind of challenge except Apex. Okay, because they have the trailing stop loss, so it's different. You have to play that in a different way. So I'm not talking about the Apex except Apex. Any other prop firm who doesn't have the trailing stop loss. This is how you think and you actually blow your account. Sometimes you are extremely lucky. For example, today I was bullish, sorry, bearish. Okay, so I was bearish, so I took a sell over there. It was maybe $500 profit. Then I got another setup. I took another sell. It gave me another $500. So it's overall $1,500 profit. I'm really happy today. The very next day also I'm lucky. I took two buy, got $1,500. I passed my eval. Do you think I'm going to keep my Express account for so long? I'm gonna blow my Express account within 2 days. Don't believe me? I challenge you. You will blow your Express account within 2 days. This is how actually we are the loser. That doesn't mean you don't know how to read the price action. You know how to read the price action. You know better than me. The problem is you are taking over leveraged entry. You were not going to stop when you took a profitable trade. You took a profitable trade. You're not going to stop. You have to stop, man. Without this psychological issue, I mean, if you don't work with this psychology, whatever I told you here, just this is the only thing you need to understand. What is the differences between the successful trader? I'm not telling myself, I'm just giving you the example. What is the differences between me and a successful trader who is a consistent profitable trader? What do you think? There is three type of people. One type of people, this is their line. They go up, 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 up. Second type of people do this. They go down, 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 down. And this is the third type of people. Up, down, up, down, up, down. There are three type of people. Who, in which type of people you are? Are you a up? Are you a down? Or you are boom and what is it? Burst. Boom, burst, boom, burst, boom, burst. Which is your category? First find it out. Which is your category? If you are in this category, you are in up. What do you think? You are up like this way? No, you are not up like that way. You are up like this way. Okay? You are up like this way. Don't ever think you will go directly up. If you are down, don't think you are just down. Yeah, you can be down if you over leverage. You can be down like that way. But basically, the down people also go like this way. Up, down, up, down, up, down, this way. Okay, then down, down, boom, hit my stop loss. Something like that. This is the third type of people. They are not even trader. Okay, they are not even the trader. They are the gambler. These people are the gambler. They take buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. They do this type of things. Okay, they are not even the profitable trader. They are not even the loser. They are the gambler. Now, don't be the gambler. Just don't be this type of people. How can I skip this one? This type of people. How can I improve from here? Maybe for myself. My name is T2. I am this type of trader. How can I improve from here? How can I go either this or that? Stop over trading. Gambler. This type of people keep taking entry, keep taking entry, keep taking entry. They don't know when they should stop. They don't know. They're the gambler. They will never be the consistent profitable trader. They are already the profitable trader. They are loser, but slowly but definitely they will be the profitable trader. But this type of people, they will never be the profitable trader. Never ever. Because they're gambling. How can I improve from here? Stop over trading. Don't go more than 2 trades in a day. If you are doing the top step ever and you are thinking that your maximum stop loss is 1000, go to the micro trade. I mean, just mark like your maximum loss can be $100. Your maximum loss can be $100. Now, how many micro contract should you take? Guys, I don't know. I'm just wasting my time or not. Today, I mean, is Monday. I'm not interested to take any kind of entry, and I'm just watching this one if it works or not. I'm just watching this one, okay? I'm not interested to take any kind of entry. Whatever I'm telling you here, this is not my word. I'm not telling you here. Whatever I'm telling you here, this line, okay? This is the thing. No, this is not my thing. I learned it from Mark Douglas, the greatest psychologist trading psychology explainer in all over the world until now, Mark Douglas. I learned it from him. This is not my word. I'm just trying to explain it because whoever paying attention over here to that price action more than this area, that is why you are in the 70% losing cycle. There are 70% people are the loser of this game. 75% are the loser. 75% people are the loser of this trading game, and you are in that area. The reason is you are paying attention over here to that price action. How did I start? What do you need to take a winning trade? Just push your button. You don't need to read the price, how it is going to react, from where it is going to react, how far it can go. You need nothing. Just push your button. You pushed your button, you are profitable. Now, if you want to be a consistent profitable trader, then you need two things all together. First, you have to find out this thing. Second, the price action. Now, price action, you will get it from everywhere. Everyone will tell you how to read the price, maybe in a different way. Maybe here I'm showing you the BPR, why this setup is valid, because it's going to uh, balance this parabolic gap. That is why this is a valid entry. Look how beautiful it is working. When it tapped to that high, look at this order block. Look over here, mean threshold. Isn't it so beautiful? Did I know that it is going to hit my target profit? No, I didn't know that. My experience, my study, my understanding of the price action was telling me that it can be okay, it can be heated. Why I took that partial? The reason is I'm not 100% sure it is going to hit my target buy side liquidity. Maybe it will trade that last parabolic gap, then it will go below. I don't know it is going to work. So price action is important, but more than the price action, this is the most important part. Why you are not a profitable trader? Why you are inside this 75% losing cycle? Why you are the 75% losing cycle? The reason is you don't see the market like this way. You think the consistent profitable trader, their timeline is like this. They never take this losing. They never take this. They always keep going higher, keep going higher. Oh man, last day I have tweeted, do you think the pro trader, they can take a losing strike for 1 week or month? Some of you told that no, you don't believe that. You will never be a profitable, consistent profitable trader. I promise you, I challenge you. You will never be a consistent profitable trader because you believe something that is unpredictable, that is impossible. You have to face the losing streak. You have to face it. Now, what I was talking, this gambler, stop taking more than two contract. I mean, sorry, two trade in a day. Don't care how beautiful this setup is. You got a setup, is a profitable trade, close for the day. But the first one is a losing trade. How much did you lose? Maybe $60, just $60, because you were trading through your micro, not mini. You lose $60. Is it huge? No, it's not huge. Man, you will have the chance to gamble when, like, you left just 3 more days. Still, you didn't complete the challenge. Okay, so you are trading for 27 days, the 50k level. Still, you didn't finish your challenge. Now you left just 3 days. Gamble over there by go to your mini, start to gamble, start to take more risk, because either way you are going to lose that level, right? Gamble over there, over leveraged over there. But at the beginning, why do you think that you have just 3 days, 1 days, 2 days to complete your eval? Start the express funded account. No man, passing the eval account is the easiest one. It is the easiest one. Passing the eval account is the easiest one. Withdrawal money from the express account is the hardest. In my 50k account, I complete, I mean 50K account, I was near about $6,000. Now in my 50K account, I have $4,200. I have lost a lot of money over there. I am struggling to keep money in my 50K account. Now it's a different matter. The reason is I am used to for 150K account for so long now. So I'm struggling with that 50K account. Okay. But here is the truth, man. I don't need to tell you the truth. Should I tell you that I took like $3,000 loss, maybe $2,000 loss? Should I tell that to you? Do I need to tell it to you? No, I don't need it. Still, I'm telling you it. Why? Because you have to understand. Keeping money is the hardest part. Keep the money. How can you keep the money? Stop over leveraged. Don't take the mini. If you are trading your 150K account, then mini is okay. If it is your 150K account or maybe 100K account, then mini is okay. I mean, until you go maximum to contract, then it's okay. But if you are trading 50K combined, go to the micro. Start from that micro. First, mark how much you are able to take the loss. You know you are going to take 6 losing trade in a row. Just let me write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Guys, I don't know you are getting bored or not. Again, trust me, man. This is the most important thing. Comparing the price action. You know you are going to take 6 losing trade in a row out of, let me write it down, out of 20. So you have 20 trade opportunity, but you are going to take 6 losing trade and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have this 14 winning trade. Who can tell you this first entry is the winning trade or this first entry is the losing trade? Who can tell you that? Nobody can tell you that. All you have to think in a broad way. If you can just change this view, I promise you, I'm telling you, if you just think like this way, your whole trading journey will be changed. Even if you don't know anything about the price action, you will learn that price action. To be honest, you have to learn it. But if you just change the thinking process, this whole trading session is going to be changed for you. You will not be inside this 75% loser cycle. You won't be there. You will be 25% winning trader cycle. Just changing the thinking process. You have to think like this way. One losing trade, it's not going to affect your mind, your psychology, because you know you are going to take 6 losing trade at least out of 20 trade, at least 6 losing trade in a row. Now my question to you, if you take 6 losing trade in a row and you are trading through your e-mini 50K combined, okay, so there will be at least $250 stop loss, at least $250. Okay, it's not 250, it's most of the time it's 300 to $350 stop loss. 350 plus 350, 700, 1000. First day complete. You hit your extreme, I mean daily loss limit. Tomorrow you started with a loss, loss, loss. Your daily maximum loss limit hit. That means your maximum loss limit is $2,000. You hit your $2,000. You never been in winning trade. You are never been in that winning trade. Maybe you take one losing trade, then one winning trade. Here, this winning trade is done. Let me change the color. This winning trade is done, right? and these two losing trade is done. So here this one, these two is done, losing trade, one winning trade is done. Then you take another losing trade, another winning trade. Take two losing trades one after another. You blowed your account. You just got two opportunity. What do you want, brother? What do you want? Just let me know. What do you want? You need 14 winning trade or just small 6 losing trade? What do you want? I need your answer, brother. Do you want that 14 winning trade or that 6? Man, I'm just giving you an example, okay? This is the example. You are expecting that you will be the 70% winner. Your 70% trade is going to be the winning trade. 70% is going to be the winning trade. 70% is going to be the winning trade. In that type of situation, this is the I mean, what to say? Uh, ba, ba, ba. This is the journal or something, whatever. I don't know. 70%. Maybe you are the 60% winner trade. I mean 60%. What do we know? If we take the entry, if our loss is 1, then most of the time our target is kind of 3, 3.5, 4. Sometimes 1 is to 1.5, sometimes 1 is to 2, sometimes 1 is to 3, sometimes 1 is to 5, sometimes 1 is to 4, right? Don't be fear. Don't close your trade beforehand. That's the first rule. Okay, that's later. Whatever. You are just thinking that you are going to be the 70% winner. In that type of situation, out of 20 trade, you are going to take 6 losing trade. So if you want that 14 winning trade, you have to be in the market. You have to be in the market. If you want to be in the market, then your first losing trade can't be $350 loss. If it is just maybe you take uh, what to say, I mean, micro contract, just one contract, for example, just one micro contract. After one losing trade, it's gonna be $35 only. After 6 losing trade in a row, what is going to be your losing amount? 35, just 50, just write it down. 50 into 6, $300. Just $300 loss, man. Now, what is the benefit of thinking like that way? When you are not afraid of losing trade, trust me, man, you will never see the losing trade. You will see the losing trade, but very rare. Very rare you will see the losing trade. Most of the time you are going to meet with this portion, because you are not afraid of losing trade. You know, if I take a losing trade, I have still 5 more opportunities. This is the part, man. This is the interesting part of the trading. This is how you will be outside of this 75% people. Only this is the way. There is no other way. If you start to count one win and you get very happy because you get a winning trade, maybe it's a huge win. The very next 5 trade is the losing trade, you blow your account. Maybe you take a losing trade and you get upset. I have to mitigate my loss. I don't care about anything, over leveraged and etc. You blow your account. Guys, I would love to talk about this psychological thing because it's the most important part. I'm going to go one after another. Again, this is not my word, okay? I learned it from Mark Douz Douglas, Lous. I guess this is the correct spelling of Mark Douglas. If you just write, search on the YouTube trading psychology, you will get this guy Mark Douglas. He has 4 seminars. So guys, can anyone please tell Rogan where am I from? Can anyone please? So this is his talk, okay, his topics, and he is the famous one for psychology, trading psychology. When you will think like this way, you will be out of this 75% loser. You will be in the winner portion. But for being here, you have to first minimize your losing amount. For minimizing your losing amount, all you have to do, you have to decrease your contract size, either the contract size or you have to go to mini to micro. Don't count. Okay, don't count like this way. Okay, if I keep taking the micro account, then after 20 20 winning trade, it's gonna be maybe $600 or $700 profit. No man, when you will think like this way, you will be fearless for pushing your button. You are afraid because if you take a loss, it's gonna be $350 loss. But if I tell you, brother, it's restricted. It's restricted. You can't take more than $10 loss. It's restricted. You can't take more than $10 loss. If you take it, you are not able to trade. I am the top step trader. I am the creator of the top step trader. Now I am giving you the rules. Like if you hit $1,000 stop loss, daily maximum, then you are not able to trade in that specific day. Like that rules, there is another rules. If you hit just $10 stop loss, you are not able to trade in that day. What you are going to do? Are you going to trade e-mini? Are you going to do the e-mini or not? Are you going to trade the micro? What you are going to do? Obviously, you have to go to the micro because you know if I hit $10 small stop loss, then I'm gonna lose the account, or maybe I will be unable to trade today. So you will be in micro. This is unwritten rules. If you follow that unwritten rules, you will be out of this 75% loser. Do you want to be a loser? Leave my session right now. You don't want to be the loser? Stay with me until, I mean, just give me more half an hour, just 30 minutes. Man, I will waste more 30 minutes. No, not 30 minutes, just 20 minutes. I will just waste your 20 more minutes. Let me finish this thing, okay? Please. If you want to be the winner, you have to first minimize your loss. Now, I'm not telling you that please go for $10 loss. No, I'm not telling you that, but minimize it as much as you can. If your daily maximum loss is $1,000, and if you know if I take a losing trade, it's gonna be $20 only, just 20. Forget about the winning trade. How much you are going to win, just forget about that. You don't need to pass that challenge. You don't look at over there. This is the game which is planned like this way. You will think about the win, and then you will increase your loss. When you will increase your loss limit, you are going to blow your account. This game is planned like this way. Your thinking is wrong. The way you are thinking trading is, it's wrong. You are you are giving priority to that winning portion, and you are just multiplying your winning amount with the winning times. Maybe I got 5 winning trades. If I take $5 small stop loss, then 1:2, so it's gonna be $10 profit. So if I take even if I take 20 profit, 20 winning trade in a row, how much it's going to be? $200 only. What is my target? $3,000. So I will never complete this thing. Never ever. No man, this is the plan, man. This is the plan for to put you in this losing cycle. This is the plan. Because when you will be fearless, you will increase your contract size day by day, one after another. You will increase your contract size because you are now seeing the price in a different way. What did I say you? If I think market is going higher, I don't look at this bearish fair value gap. I don't look over them. I don't even notice them. Why? Because I am only seeing market is going higher. I don't care about this bearish fair value gap. It changed for me. Maybe it's not changed for you. That's why you are thinking this bearish fair value gap, when price came here, now it's going to fall. You take a sell, got stopped out because you are giving priority over there. So see, this is just changing of view. My view is market is going higher. I don't see them. Your thinking is also market is going higher, but you are giving priority over there to that fair value gap. What is the result? I'm gonna close my trade when market hit that buy side liquidity with huge profit. You are going to close your trade over there when you see market is falling. You started to think, okay, maybe market has traded the last parallel cup or anything. Now it is going to fall. You closed your trade around there. Maybe you got stopped out over here. You are missing that huge profit. What is the difference between you and me? That's just the changing. I mean, the view. That is the difference between you and me. What is the difference between this 75% loser and 25% winner? Just the view. The winner person, they see the market like this way. They don't look one single trade. They look a bunch of trade. I mean, not bunch. I don't know what is that word. I guess it's a. I mean, a series of trade. Okay, a series of trade. They see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 winning trade, 6 losing trade out of 20. And now they put that 6 losing trade into that winning trade. This is how it's gonna be the 20 trade. When they take this entry, they don't know it is going to be the winning trade or losing trade. The second trade, they don't know it is going to be the winning trade or losing trade. They keep pushing their button because they are not afraid. Why they are not afraid? Because if they take a loss, it's not going to be huge loss. It's gonna be very small loss. They don't care about that loss. Remember at my beginning I told that I don't care about my loss because I know how to mitigate my loss. I know my loss is very small according to my comparing with my amount I have. It's gonna be very small loss. I don't care about that. I am fearless. That's why I can keep pushing my button. I don't give a shit about my loss because my loss is small for me. Now you are doing the 50K combine and you are taking $350 loss by one trade, and you are thinking that it's it's going to be the perfect trade. It's gonna be working. Oh man, simply nobody can tell you that this is going to work for you. When you will understand this, when you are going to understand this, just small this part, nobody can tell you, not even a single professional trader can tell you this is going to be a winning trade. Nobody knows that. If anyone tell you that this is going to work 100%, he is lying. He is lying to you. Don't believe them. Nobody knows is it going to a winning trade or losing trade. All they know, I will take 20 trades. Out of 20, I'll just get 14 winning, 16 losing. 6 losing. They don't care about the losing trade because the losing is very small. Now, the part of the winning trade. How can you complete your combine then if you take a very small loss? Because you are not fearless now, right? You take you will what you will do. There is first maybe you know two setup. Okay, I'm just gonna give you two setup. Maybe like this way. Market has taken the liquidity, maybe the 15-minute fair value gap over there, market structure shift. This is the first fair value gap, anti fair value gap, or the last fair value gap. Okay, price came here. There is the obvious buy side liquidity. For example, there is your obvious buy side liquidity. You know, market can go over there. Okay, so depending on everything, you are confident that market is going to go over there. Okay, so this is the part of the price action. Now is the importance of the price action. When you are thinking about the winning trade, now you are not giving a shit of the losing trade. Okay guys, I know I talk too much, but I have to ask you now, did you get the point over here? How should you look for the market? The trading. How should you look for? Are you going to look for one single trade, or you should look for a series of trade? Is it clear until now? I am now going to explain the winning trade. What is the benefit of seeing like this way? Okay, I'm gonna explain this one now. But before explaining that, you have to tell me that is it clear? Is it understandable? Whatever I have explained over here. If it is understandable, then I will talk about this. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. And again, guys, if anyone is here for the price action today, you can leave. Okay, I need to talk about this because it's the extremely important thing. Okay, it's the extremely important part of the trading. One more thing, don't just think 6 losing trade is fixed, okay, or 14 winning trade is fixed. I'm just giving you an idea, okay, overall idea. Over here I'm just gonna count 20 trade. I'm expecting 70% of the time I'll be right. And if you just count, I mean 70% into 20, that means 14 winning trade, 6 losing trade. Okay, so I'm just giving you an idea, and you have to find out what works with you. For if only if you can minimize your loss limit, loss size, oh man, you are already in the profitable trader, you are already the pro trader. Now if you, when you will understand this, that one losing trade doesn't feel anything, maybe I will take 10 losing trade in a row, I don't care. I don't care because I took 10 losing trade. I don't care because the losing amount is very small. Every single trade is $20 only. So I took 10 losing trade in a row. What is my amount of losing? $200. What is my maximum losing of the day? $1,000. How many trades can you take in one day? How many trades can you take in one day? 50 trades. To just 50 trades, you can take 50 trades. Can you imagine 50 trades? Now here is the part of learning the price action. This is our well-known setup. Okay, the well-known setup. Maybe in your life you are just waiting for here. Okay, just let me show you this. Here is your 15-minute fair value gap, 15-minute last fair value gap. So this is your 15-minute last fair value gap. This is your buy side liquidity, clean buy side liquidity. Price came to that 15-minute last fair value gap, then gave you very nice market structure shape, immediate reaction, very immediate reaction. So you know this setup works most of the time. Is it going to work this time? I don't know, but most of the time I saw it works. Is it hard to find? No, absolutely not. What you have to do, you have to look for a buy side, you have to look for a 15-minute last fair value gap or entry fair value gap. Price came here, you got the setup from 1 minute chart. This is a setup, you go for that trade. Is it hard to find? Absolutely easy. You don't need anything. Just look for the relatively equal highs from 15-minute chart, or relatively, I'm just gonna give you the bull setup, so you will vice versa. You will think the vice versa. You will go for the, you saw the relatively equal highs from 15-minute chart. You saw that price came to that 15-minute last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap. You went to the 1 minute chart, got the perfect setup, immediate reaction. There is 1 minute last, I mean buy side liquidity, not the 15-minute extreme one. 1 minute buy side liquidity. I don't have 1 minute buy sell liquidity, brother. Go for that last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap from 1 minute chart. Don't ever put your target profit to the highest high. Okay, don't do that. However, you saw this type of setup worked most of the time, right? Now, usually you take, I mean, here, if you take that entry, maybe here, you take that entry, your stop loss is over here, your target is over here. So here your target, I mean, stop loss is for maybe for 10 handle. Okay, just for 10 handle is your stop loss. 10 handle, you are doing the micro, so 10 handle is going to be, I guess, one handle in micro. How much, anybody knows how much is one handle for micro mini Nasdaq? I never trade micro, so to be honest I really don't know. Can anyone knows how much is the micro for one handle mini? If you know, please let me know. Okay, heavy rains here, will come back to this later. Pure gems here. Keep up, bro. You are our savior here in trading. Okay, okay. Thank you, Jerry. $2. Okay. So my stop loss is $10. Sorry, 10 handle. I took one contract, one micro contract. That means just $2. Just $2. How much is going to be my loss? $20. What is my maximum maximum daily loss limit? $1,000. If I take a $20 loss, do I care about that? Do I really care about that? Do you care about that? If you take a something like $20 loss, no, you don't care, right? You don't care. Now You know, this is our well-known setup. Most of the time it worked perfectly. So what you are going to do, you are not going to take one contract over here, you are going to increase your contract size. Two contract, same 10 handle stop loss. Don't put it so close or extremely, just put it in a level where you are thinking that market is not going to go. Just put it severe way, okay? Increase your contract size, because this is your 5 star is or setup, 5 star setup. So you are going to go your maximum loss limit. That means maybe your maximum is 5 contract, maximum is 5 contract, for example 5 contract is your maximum. So if you get your A plus plus setup, you go for 5 contract. 5 contract is $10, one contract $2, that means 5 contract $10. What is your stop loss? 10 handle. What is your, it's going to be your maximum loss? $100. Is it huge? Is it huge? I don't think so. Here you went for 1:2, maybe just 1:2, so $200. Done. Now you know how to trade the inversion fair value gap. Okay, just let me mark the inversion fair value gap now. Okay, here. Now you saw this low failed to take that low. Here is your inversion fair value gap. It is also forming from the 50-minute fair value gap. Now you didn't get any market structure shift, but you know this is the inversion fair value gap. It's not your A plus plus setup or the 5 star setup. What is that? That is maybe your 1 star setup. So you will go with your minimum loss. So two contract, I mean sorry, one contract. Two, I'm just giving you the example, okay brother? I'm just giving, I'm not telling you to take one contract, two contract, 5 contract. It's up to you. What is working with you the perfect way? I'm just explaining why you should not care about the winning, how you are going to complete the target. Here your stop loss is maybe 10 handle, and your target is 1:2, so same 20 handle. You will go with one contract. If you take a loss, you are going to get a $20 loss. If it hits your target profit, you are going to get maybe uh, 20 $40 profit, something like that. Just $40 here, $200 here, $40. This is how you will grow. Is market going to give you a perfect setup every day? At least 3 days out of 5 you are going to get that A plus plus setup. This type of setup which is not highly profitable, like I explained you first paragraph, right? Now if my stop loss is for just $20, can I try for that first parallel gap entry? Can I try for that? Absolutely I can. If I take a loss, it's gonna be just $20 loss. I don't care about that. I don't give a shit. Just $20, man. I don't give a shit. Over here, for example, what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a sell. But suddenly I saw this BPR or something like that. It's telling me that market is going higher until at least that buy side liquidity. Okay. Can I take that entry? Absolutely, I can take that entry. How can I take that entry? If my loss is like, for example, $20, maybe not $20, $50, just for example, $50. If I take stopped out, it's gonna be just a loss of $50. And if it worked, then I'm gonna get $100. Can I take that entry? Absolutely, I can take that entry. Why? Previously, I tried to get one winning trade where I took a risk for $350. $350 for $700. Now my maximum stop is maybe just $50. So can I put $50 risk into for $100 win? Absolutely, I can. But brother, you told us to stop when you will get one winning trade. If you get one winning trade, stop trading over there. Why you told that? Why it is important then? What should we listen from you? You have to know when you should stop. If you think when you take a losing trade, your psychology is strong enough to wait for next setup, next probable setup, you can keep Keep trading. You can keep trading. No man, I can't keep trading. Overtrade kills. Who told you that overtrade kills? Who told you, man? Overtrade never kills. Whoever tell you that overtrade kills, they're lying to you. But yeah, overtrade kills. If you don't know what you are doing, if you don't know when you should stop, if you don't know how to wait for the next perfect setup, overtrading will kill you. See the relationship between psychology and the trading. For you, overtrading is killing you. For Larry Williams, overtrading is making him more profitable. Can you get the point? You and me are taking 10 trades every single day. I am getting profitable. Sorry, I am getting. I have blown my account, but you are keep growing your money. Why? The reason is you know how to wait for the next probable setup. Here I sell. Okay, I took a sell maybe to that fair value. I took a sell over there. Stop me out. Now I don't know what is going to happen, so I took another sell over here. I didn't wait for anything else. I got stopped out here. I took another sell over there. It went little lower. I get very happy. Maybe I added more. Stop me out. What I am doing here? I don't know what I am doing here. I have no direction. I have nothing. At the same time, what you are doing? You are waiting for a sell to that fair value gap. You saw a very nice market structure shift. You took a sell over there. You got stopped out. You are not going to take another sell over there. You are waiting. What market is doing? You just do this type of things in your market. I mean, broad or the tighten your chart. Maybe you change the time frame. You are trying to understand what is going to happen. What is going to happen? You are just trying to understand. Okay. So I was looking for sell over here. I was looking for a sell. Market came here, then come back, stop me out. Why it is going higher? How far it can go high? How can it go? This is the importance of knowing the price action. Do you need the BPR? Absolutely not. Go to your hourly chart. Let's see what happened. Let me remove all of this. Let me prove my point. Here. This is the BPR. Okay. Here. What happened? Price came back again. Is there any body closed below that BPR constant cost? No. If it can go higher, take the buy side liquidity. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be balanced. If it was broken, I would use the same logic over here. Market is not going to close above the constant cosman. Instead of that, it's going to close below the constant cosman. It's going to take that sell side liquidity. I would look for a sell, right? Every restriction is important only for them who doesn't know when they should stop. I should stop now. I took 4 losing trade in a row. I should stop now. If you know you should stop, when you should stop, there is no restriction for you. No kill zone, no session, nothing. Luby traders, other guys are now trading Asian zone. If you are in Twitter, you know already. They're very profitable from the Asian zone. Okay. Now I didn't trade in Asia. I don't trade in Asia, but they're profitable from the Asia session. What ICT told, don't trade Asia session. Still they're profitable. What does it mean? ICT told don't trade Asia session to them, to me, who doesn't know when to stop. That's why it's the restriction for me, but not for Lumi traders, because she knows what she's doing. She knows that. That's why she's trading in the Asia session. What do you know? The one thing, just one thing you have to know: when you should stop. If you know when you should stop, you have no restriction. If you don't over leverage, you will give a shit to your losing trade. If you don't give a shit to your losing trade, you know how many losing trade you can take in one day. If you know that, you will be fearless. What is the benefit of being fearless? You are not going to miss any trade. What is FOMO? Fear of missing opportunity. Oh man, if I get that thing, I mean, let me come over here one minute. So here, okay, just think, okay, this is market structure shift. This is market. You know from the high time frame or everything, you know market is going to fall. You got this market structure shift. There is your fair value gap. Now, I told you wait for the immediate reaction. Why I told you that? When I told you to wait for the immediate reaction, sometimes when I get the market structure shift, why I take my entry over there? I don't wait for the immediate reaction. Sometimes I don't even wait for creating a fair value gap. Why I don't do that? Because in that entry my stop loss is just for 700. What does it mean? That means $140 loss. My maximum daily loss limit is $6,000. $6,000. I have $55,000 in my account. If I get $140 loss, do I give a shit to that $140 loss? Do I care about that? What do you think, man? It's all about the risk you are taking in one trade. If you don't over leverage, everything will be changed, man. Don't focus on your winning trade, because slowly when you will be fearless, you are not going to fear to miss that entry, because you will take your entry when you will get the market structure shift. You will even never wait for the fair value gap as well. So FOMO is going to be disappeared from your chart. FOMO is nothing. Market structure shift, right? So you are waiting to take your entry over there. Maybe this is your stop loss. This is your target, right? Now, how the FOMO come? Did it fill your target? Fill your entry? Let me over here. No, not that one. Sorry. I would love to use this line better. The color, guys. It's extremely important, man. I'm just, I switch off my fan because of the sound. I mean, still, I'm spending in this hot weather trying to tell you what should you do. Okay, why FOMO comes? Fear of missing trade. Okay, I'm telling you the name. FOMO, FOMO. Fear of missing opportunity. Why FOMO comes? You are reading the price from here. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour. Maybe after 6 hours of reading price action, you got that setup. You know this is the perfect setup which is going to work until that sell side liquidity. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a huge profit, and then you put your limit order over there. Okay, I don't know where is the price. Let me see the price over there. Okay, whatever. You just put a limit order, sell order over there, put your stop loss over here, target over there. What happened? Market failed to trade your entry. Okay, then it boom. You are seeing boom. You are seeing your target profit hit. You were waiting for 3 hours, 4 hours, maybe 2 hours to wait to take that entry, and now you are seeing that market went to your target. Everything worked perfectly. You are not in the trade. How do you feel, man? Sometimes I felt like, if it happens, sometimes I felt like F off. Okay, so that word F. I give a F to this trading. I will never do the trading. Trading is bullshit. Oh man, I don't want to continue this trading. I was just waiting for this. Even in that type of situation, already just think like that. Already I have taken a losing trade, maybe 5 handle losing trade. Okay, 10 handle losing trade. I had already a 10 handle losing trade, and here I get 80 handle move. maybe 85 handle move, maybe 100 handle move. There was a 100 handle move. I had only 10 handle loss, stop loss, and it happens. Market didn't trade that fair value gap. What do you feel like that? Why this FOMO come? Because your stop loss. You are not brave enough to take your entry over when you get the market structure shift and the fair value gap. This candle create the fair value gap. You are not able to take that entry over there. The reason is you are afraid of your stop loss. Is there anyone who is not agree with me? If it hit my stop loss, I'm going to take huge loss. So I'm trying to minimize my loss. If I can take my entry over here, then it will be a 6 handle stop loss. If I take my entry from here, it's gonna be a 15 handle stop loss. So what I am doing, I am actually trying to minimize my stop loss from 15 handle to 10 handle. Why I am doing this? Because I'm afraid if market hit my stop loss, I'm going to get a huge loss. Why I'm going to get a huge loss? Because I'm using mini. Why I'm using mini? Because I need 1015 sorry $1,500 by one trade, by one day. I need that much money. That is why I'm using mini contract. That is why my stop loss is huge. So I'm trying to minimize my stop loss, and it's going to happen. Then what I'm going to do, when I saw this, I take another sell. This is my target. When market came here, I put my stop loss to the break even, turn, stop me to the break even. When market came here to the last fair value gap, I took another sell, boom, stop loss hit, take a buy, boom, another stop loss hit, then take a sell, boom, another stop loss hit. I blow my account. Okay, this is how the FOMO come. Everything is related with your greed. You are greedy, man. You are greedy to get a huge profit by one trade. Don't be greedy. If you are not greedy, like you are using the micro contract, so one mini, maybe this is your 20 handle stop loss, 20 handle stop loss. If you use one mini contract, it's gonna be $400. Now, instead of $400, what you are going to do, you have taken just two micro contract. That means $4, 80 handle, just 80 handle. What is going to disappear from your chart? Is it going to disappear from your chart? But brother, I am not going to get $1,500 profit. Yeah, you are not going to get that $1,500 profit, but you are going to get at least 20 handle stop loss. That means 60, right? Something like that, 60 handle. Because 1 is to 3, 60 handle. 60 handle into 4. How much? $240. You got for $240, man. No, man, I didn't get $240 because I was confused. Is it going to reverse from there or not? So what I did, I take a partial. I have a chance because I'm using micro. I have a chance, so I take a partial. So my overall profit is $200. Okay, I have. I'm cool with that. $200. Today you got that $200. Next day maybe you take three contract, micro contract, because that was your A plus plus setup. It worked perfectly. It's the $300. Now it will take more days to complete your eval challenge, but you are going to be a profitable, consistent, profitable trader. This is the only way to be a consistent, profitable trader. There is no other way. You don't believe me? Don't worry. Keep trading, keep trading. So far, you know. I mean, until you die, keep trading and come back to me. Tell me you are a profitable trader or not. You are not going to be a profitable trader. Never ever. Everything is related with your greed. Everything starts with your greed. If you are greedy, you will never be a winner or the consistent profitable trader. I know, guys, you get bored, but it's really so important. Now, when I told all of these things, if you don't take some notes from there, trust me, you will forget everything. But if you write it down to your book, and when you will open your chart, if you keep that in front of you, and if you tell yourself, I don't care whatever is going to happen, I am not gonna take more risk. Trust me, man, at your beginning, it's important to change your view. When you will be able to change your view, you don't need to trade micro. You will be able to trade mini, because in that type of situation, you won't see that 6 losing trade. You will only see that 14 winning trade. Every single thing I explained here is going to be changed. Everything is going to be changed. You will meet with a losing trade rarely, very rarely. Let me come over here. Okay, today I have outlined this four setup. Okay, everything. It's before effect. I mean, this one, I when I saw this one, I tweeted. Just go to my Twitter, you will see it's not hindsight. Okay, don't think it's hindsight. I outlined that on perfect entry, a perfect setup. It worked perfectly. Then I outlined that on stop me out, right? Stop me out. I saw inversion parallel gap, another entry, breaker block, another entry. Here, four entry. I outlined that. I meet with a stop loss over here. Maybe I meet with two stop loss. What do you think? Just look at the green portion and the red portion. Even if I take two loss to win, can you imagine how much will be my profit? Absolutely huge, more than my loss, right? More than, at least double. It will be double. I don't care about that small loss. That loss, I really don't care about that, because my change of view has already changed. I mean, sorry, my view, okay, my view has already changed. I don't see the losing trade most of my time. I see only the profitable trade. Now, one more thing, okay, when I have just recording this one, just look, I was just recording this video, okay, look, I know it's a little problem. Market was over here, I write it down, lose, win, win, and the last one is the win, another one. It didn't hit my target because I don't see the losing trade. When I see the winning trade, I feel comfortable. You are also going to feel like that way. Everything has to start from how it is going to start. If you don't take huge stop loss, I mean, not by handle way, by by the by the money, okay, like if your stop loss is 30 handle, do you really care if you take one micro entry? How much is going to be your stop loss? $60 only. Do you really care about that stop loss? You don't, man. I don't, man. Just one thing. From the beginning, okay, I'm gonna close my session for today, but from the beginning, what do you need to be to take a winning trade? I need the answer, guys. Okay, I mean, I need the answer, please. What do you need to do to take a winning trade? Just a winning trade. What do you need? Just just give me the answer, guys, please. It's my request, okay? Just tell me, what do you need to get just a winning trade? Can you hear me, guys? Oh, by the way, don't forget to give me some likes, please. Push the button. Absolutely. Ben Cruz, absolutely Peter. Yeah, thank you, Rain. Just push the button. You just need to push the button. When you will be able to push your button, when you are not afraid of your losing trade, one after another, write it down, guys, please. I'm just going to reply it again, okay, from the beginning. For being a winning trade, I mean, sorry, for taking a winning trade, what you need? Push a button. Do you need the market analysis? No. Good setup? No. Do you need anything? No. All what you need, just push your button. Now, when you will be able to push your button without fear, when you will be able to push your button without fear. If you know, if I push my button over there, over here, my stop loss can be here, my target is going to be here. If it hit my stop loss, I am going to get $1,000 loss. My equity is $5,000. That is my maximum equity. If it hit my stop loss, it's gonna be $1,000. What do you think? You will be able to push your button over there? No. What you will do? You will wait for the perfect setup. Perfect setup. Is perfect setup works? Doesn't work. Never works. Everything is the probability. You can't say that your perfect setup is going to work. There is no A plus plus setup. There is no A plus plus setup in trading journey, in trading industry. There is nothing called A plus plus setup. Every setup is losing setup. Every single setup is losing setup. If you know, if it hit your stop loss, it's gonna be $1,000 loss, and your maximum equity size is 5,000. You will never push your button over there. But your maximum equity size is $5,000. If you know, if it hit your stop loss, it's gonna be a $5 stop loss. I mean $5 loss. Will you push your button without reading price action, without anything? All you know, market just takes some liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap. If it happens, I'm gonna push my button. That's my target. Here I should put my stop loss. If it hit my stop loss, it's gonna be a $5 loss. It's going to be a $5 loss. If it hit my target, I'm sorry, if it hit my target, maybe 1:3, that means $15 profit. Okay, it's gonna be a $15 profit. But if it hit my stop loss, it's gonna be a $5 loss. Your maximum or your equity size is $5,000. $5,000. Are you afraid to push your button? I need your answer, brother. Are you afraid to push your button? If you know, if it hit your stop loss, you are going to take a $5 loss where your equity size is $5,000. If it hit your stop loss, you are going to take $5 loss. Are you going to be afraid to push your button without anything? No price action, nothing. You know nothing. Just you know, market has taken the liquidity, and there is the market structure shift. Not a perfect. What I don't give a shit to Titu. Whatever he told you told me about the market structure shift. This swing is not valid. I F you, brother. This is a perfect market structure shift. This is a fair value. I don't care about it. There's no fear, man, because you know your stop. If it stopped you out, it's going to be just a $5 loss. So what is the important thing, man? Your stop loss is the important thing. How much you are going to lose? It's the main thing that is going to change your whole concept. You are going to be the winner. Don't think about the win at your beginning, please. How much you are going to win? $15 only, right? Just $15. Don't give a shit. The next part is 5-star setup, 1-star setup. Now you know a little about the price action. Okay, I mean, maybe ICT, maybe this guy ICT trading concept, he talked us, I mean, he told us something about last fair value gap or the 15-minute fair value gap concept. So price came here to that entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart. It came here, it has repriced that balanced price range, went higher, take the liquidity, trade that last fair value gap. I guess this is last fair value gap. I guess it has traded that last fair value gap. Went. I mean, I'm looking for a 1-minute market structure shift over here. So around that area, I'm just looking for a 1-minute market structure shift because my target is I'm looking for a sell. Here is my sell side liquidity where price came to that 50-minute last fair value gap, right? I'm looking for a sell. So price came to that 50-minute last fair value gap. I'm just going to give you the thing, okay? After coming here, market gave me a perfect market structure shift. This is a perfect market structure shift, for example. Okay, then here is my fair value gap. That is the fair value gap. Got a very nice immediate reaction. I take a sell over there. My stop loss is over here. Maybe this last fair value gap. This last fair value gap is my target. Okay, so this is my trade. For example, I saw in my life most of the time this setup work most of the time. So what I'm going to do? I'm gonna change micro to mini. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do? Actually, I take, if it hit my, if previously if it hit my stop loss, I will take a $5 loss. My maximum amount is $1,000. If it hit my stop loss, it's gonna be a $5. Now, I saw in my life most of the time this setup work perfectly. So what I'm going to do? I'm gonna make it $20. I had a $5 loss. Now I'm gonna take four micro contract. It's going to be $20 stop loss. Do I give a shit? In my 1000 stop loss, I mean maximum daily loss limit is $1,000. If I get $20, maybe $50, just for example, $50. If it hit my stop loss, I'm going to get a $50 loss. Do I give a shit? I don't care, man. I don't care if I get a $50 loss. I don't care. But if it I mean hit my, maybe this is my target profit on H2. If it hit my target, I'm going to get at least 80 to $90. Maybe I will take some partial. I'll put my stop loss to the break even. I will hold the rest until that area, or maybe I will trail my stop loss little bit. I'll be stopped out. This is how, okay. Sometimes it will keep going higher, something like that. Boom, retest, boom, retest, boom. This is how it will keep going higher. Sometimes it will go give you the partial and stop you out. This is the part, man, when you will be able to mark the maximum, I mean what I mean how to utilize your stop loss, or you will be able to reduce your risk. Fear will be gone. There will be no fear, just no fear. What do you want to see over here, brother? I was bearish, and yeah, around 9:30 it I was explaining that market will, I was expecting that market will go from here. It didn't. It actually went little higher. Taken that buy side liquid. Let me go to the Nasdaq exchange. That was my expectation. I didn't trade. Just I didn't trade. So from here, from 1 hour chart, let me start from the 1 hour chart. This is the balanced precedence area. At the same time, it has traded this hourly fair value gap. If you have watched my yesterday's weekly analysis, I told that it can reach until that hourly entry fair value gap one more time. Just watch that part one more time, you will understand that. Okay, I told that it can trade, I mean that hourly entry fair value gap one more time. Whatever, mainly BPR, constant encroachment, has been traded. When it came here, I would love to see what happened in 15-minute chart. That was my sell side liquidity. So from 15-minute chart, okay, so it came to that constant encroachment one more time, to that weak constant encroachment. Nobody closed above that constant encroachment. Fall, dramatically it fall. This is the last fair value gap. When it is broken, you will be in 1-minute chart. So from 1-minute chart, you will start to look for a sell from here. Okay, your sell should be from here. I don't see any perfect setup over there. Yeah, I don't see anything. So yeah, no setup, no setup. Yeah, it fall perfectly, but there was no setup. Robinhood, they have a very powerful money management system in trading which will help you to grow export exponent. What is that? I mean, I understand the word, but I can't. But who, brother? You are using retail money management. There is nothing called retail money management, brother. Money management is money management. It's the same for everyone. I mean, you can't separate the retail trader and the ICT trader according to the money management. Money management is same for everyone. It's price action is different for retail trader and the ICT trader. It's absolutely different because where the retail trader take buy, we take sell around that area. Okay, so it's absolutely different the price action, but money management, risk management, there is no differences between anyone. Okay, because this is logic, and there is nothing called like different ICT money management. There is nothing called like that. By the way, guys, this is the part. If you don't work with that, what I was talking about until then, I mean until now I was talking about. If you don't give a shit of them, I promise you, write it down to the empty pages. This whole price action is not going to give you any kind of profit. You will never be a consistent profitable trader. Never ever. It is impossible. It's nearly impossible. You can't be a consistent profitable trader if you don't work the thing I was talking for last 1 hour. This whole price action is just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Everything is in your mind. You need 1% physical ability to trade, and that is your ability to uh, push the mouse. Okay, I mean click the mouse. That's all you need physically. Rest you need mentally. 99% is your psychology. FOMO, then fear of pushing your button, close the trade prematurely. Everything comes just by your losing size. Every single thing will come to you. How much risk you are taking. Everything will depend on this portion. Change this portion, whole trading will be changed. Everything will be changed. At your beginning, don't give a shit to your profit, how much you're going to take. Don't give a shit of that. Be fearless first. Train your psychology to be fearless. When you will be fearless, you will never see the amount, how much amount is going to be your stop loss. You will never saw like that way. Trust me, man. If you don't work with this portion, just this portion, okay, the lower portion, this see this line, the below of that line, until you don't work with this below line, you will never get this line. Lot of you, okay, lot of us, this is our starting, sorry, this is our starting. Okay, so I'm gonna start it, use it green, I'm gonna mark it as a red. This is our starting, this is our finishing. There is a gap, a perfect fair value gap. Peter, actually I talked about the micro because most of us actually take the 50k account, right? Now if you take a 150k combine, for example, in your 150k combine, it's really difficult to complete that challenge by micro, right? So if it is more than 50k, then you have to stay with mini, and for 150k you have to stay with mini, and it can be like two contract maximum two contract. If you find out your 5 star setup, you will go for two contract. If you see normal inversion or you are not confident, you are going to trade one contract only. Okay, but if it is 50k, you have to go to micro. Most of us start from here. This is our starting. Go a little higher, lower, huge high, then boom, and finally stop here. This is our ending of the day. This is our starting of the day. Here is a gap. I mean, I don't know if there is any tools or not. If I can use, I don't think so. If there is any tool, I guess it will work. Yeah, there you will see there is a gap. This gap you have to fill. This is called the fair value gap. How can you fill that gap? Just minimizing your greed. The greed you are looking from your market. You wanna be a millionaire by one trade. That is called greed, man. Don't be greedy. If you are greedy, all this price action is not going to help you because either way you are going to lose. Okay, so I don't know it helped you a little bit or not, but if you ask me, when I work with this is called psychology, man. Trading psychology. This is trading psychology. Have you ever anyone told you what is trading psychology? Anyone? I'm telling you what is trading psychology. I am telling you, and this is the only thing which is trading psychology. There is nothing else except this one, trading psychology. See this lower portion and this upper portion, this is your trading psychology. If you are not greedy, I mean, if you are not fear of this portion, this upper portion and this lower portion, if you are not fear of these two portion, you have the strongest psychology ever, even better than Larry Williams. If you are not give a shit of this part and this part, okay, this lower part. Here I'm talking about this lower part and this upper part. If you don't give a shit of these two part, this trading is nothing for you. This whole trading is nothing for you. You will never come back to my stream. Trust me, man. You will never come back to my stream. At the beginning, forget about this part. At your beginning, forget about this part. This is a trap, man. Why don't you understand? This is a trap. This part is trap. Why this is trap? Because they planned this game like this way, brother. If you take just $5 loss, and if you're like maybe 1:3, for example, 1:3, if your stop loss is $5, then your win is just $15. If your stop loss is just $20, your win is $60. But you need to get $3,000. Man, this game is planned like this way. Why don't you understand, man? With all respect, no one better than Larry Williams. I don't agree with you because records are made to be broken. Okay, so yeah, he's a legend. I respect him, but I'm not agree with you that there will be no one better than Larry Williams because Larry Williams has broken another one's record. So before Larry Williams, there was someone else who was the best. Then Larry Williams. Until now, he is, but it's not. I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, it's not impossible to break that. So yeah, I respect him. He is a great trader with a great psychology. Until now, he is the best. But I don't agree that there will be no one who will be better than Larry Williams. I don't believe it. This is this is the world. Okay, this world is changing, and yeah, absolutely, there will be a lot of better traders very soon. What I was telling you, man, don't fall into this trap, this winning portion. This game is outlined like this way. When you are thinking a huge win, you are going to take a huge loss. Now, winning, you need more win, right? Because you want unlimited win, but lose, you would love to take certain lose. If you want to take certain lose, then your losing portion will be smaller. It should be smaller. you will keep taking winning trade. You will keep taking winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade. You are growing, right? But here it is very small. One losing trade, maybe two losing trade, maybe six losing trade, but it's going to be very small comparing with winning. Or you need a small winning, huge losing. If you want huge losing, man, I'm extremely sorry. I'm extremely sorry. That's all my fault. I shouldn't talk here. If you want small lose and huge, small win and huge lose, but I want huge lose, lot of winning over here. Okay, winning, not lose, sorry. I want this, but for lose I want very small lose. How can it possible? Why you give a shit to your winning? How much you are going to win? Just you are going to get $50 per winning. You are going to get just $50, and if your winning is this much, just look over here. If your winning is this much and per win has taken just $50, how much will be your winning trade? No, brother, I am not going to get huge win because I face huge loss. No, man, you don't face huge loss. Before getting a certain amount of loss, you blow your account. Before getting a certain amount of loss, you blow your account, man. Jackie, I am not talking about the price action, so please, I think you should trade by yourself, brother. Okay, I'm not interested at all about the price action today. That is why I'm not talking about the price action. I am interested from tomorrow. Today I'm not interested. So guys, it's up to you. I think you guys are not interested about this part, but yeah, if you ask me, I will tell you, without this part you will never be the profitable trader. So this price action is bullshit. It will help you, it will only help you when and only when you know and you will understand this game, and this game how it has outlined. When you will understand this game, then just you will win this price action or everything. Otherwise it's really difficult. I i don't know how to say, but yeah, it's, to be honest, it's really difficult. Absolutely, it's difficult. This keep in mind, and if you really would love to, and again, this is not all my, I mean this is not all of my word. Okay, I got something from Tom Hoggard. I mean Tom Hoggard, or what is the spelling, or how to pronounce his name, I don't know. Something I got from Mark Douglas. Something I got from uh, what is his name, man, I forgot the name actually. Uh, I forgot the name. Something from my experience. I told you this thing, okay? And now I know most of you don't give a shit whatever I told you, because you know you have very strong psychology, or you know that most of you, okay? I can see there is 103 people, and I can challenge you. 80% of the people, 80 people out of 103 people didn't even listen to me carefully. Okay, they were just listening to me like the way we watch the Netflix or movie. They were just listening to me like that way because they don't give it priority, and that is why these people will be in the 75% losing trade, losing cycle. If I could just shake you, okay, something like that, shake you, and I could tell you, brother, you wanna be profitable, work with your stop loss. Don't increase your stop loss. The money you are taking risk. Don't increase it. Keep it smaller, 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 slowly but definitely. It won't take too much, man. It won't take too much. Maybe 1 month, 2 months, maximum 3 months. Within 3 months, man, you will start to look for only the winning trade, not the losing trade. You don't give a shit to your losing trade. And when you know 80% of your trade is going to be the winning trade, do you really care about your stop loss? Do you really care about your stop loss? If you know 80% of my trade is going to be the winning trade, this is how it will come. First, you have to work with, you have to be fearless. You have to be fearless for pushing your button. I'm done for today. Okay, I'm done for today. Again, what I'm looking for, I have already uploaded my weekly bias video. So please watch that weekly bias video. I mean, I have just uploaded it yesterday. You can watch that video. Did I get any subscriber today? Okay, I got 12 subscriber. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. And I'm extremely sorry because, I mean, what to say? No, we are interested one type of topic. Don't feel like you are doing something not useful. Okay, Jackie. No, I'm not. I didn't tell you. Okay, so don't anyone please don't take it personally. I told overall. Okay, there is 100 people, so 80% of the people, 80 people are thinking that this is not useful. But if you really wanna be a profitable trader, then you have to work those part more than the price action. The price action is only needed when you are going to increase your contract size. The price action is only needed when you are going to take an entry with your maximum contract size. There, the price action is needed. If you ever don't need to uh, just if you don't need to increase your the contract size, you don't need the price action. What are you talking about, brother? Yeah, this is true. You don't need the price action. If you want to increase the contract size, you need the price action, because when you know the price action, you will be able to separate your 5-star setup and 1-star setup. How do you know it's gonna be 5-star setup? You know there is a lot of setup, right? Like fair value gap, optimal trade, mmxm, breaker block entry, water block entry, mitigation block entry, rejection block entry, bread and butter setup, turtle soup setup, then last fair value gap entry, entry fair value gap entry. Lot of setup. Some setup you saw, most of the time it works. That is going to be your 5-star setup. Maybe you saw the first fair value gap entry works most of the time for you. You can identify that first fair value gap entry. You can identify it most of the time correct way. It's your 5-star setup. For me, breaker block entry is the perfect setup. The 5-star setup is breaker block. That doesn't mean breaker block is going to be your 5-star setup. Maybe your 5-star setup is turtle soup. You can easily see this type of turtle soup setup where I will give turtle soup as a 0-star because I don't know how to trade the turtle soup. I'm going to give it 0 star. Maybe for another of you, you are thinking that T2 told that breaker block is his favorite entry. ICT told that market maker XM X model is his favorite setup. But I don't know how to take that breaker block entry or MMXM entry. But for me, 22 YT model is very easy. Market has taken the liquidity. Most of the time, I get right to my 22 YT model. That's your 5-star entry, man. Entry setup. That's your 5-star entry. Don't try to be like others. Try to be yourself so that I can follow you, man. Why you should force yourself to look for the breaker block entry where I told that it's better for me, it's working for me. That doesn't mean it will work for you. So find out which setup actually work for you and categorize them by the star. Now if you see the 22 YT model, market has taken the liquidity, market structure, fair value gap, immediate reaction, it works for you most of the time. Why it will work for you most of the time? Because in that setup you see it in a right way most of the time. That's why it works for you. It doesn't work for me because I don't look this fair value gap as my sell. This fair value gap I don't see as sorry, I'm sorry. Here this fair value gap I'm seeing as sell setup, but you are seeing this fair value gap as bull setup, and most of the time you are right. So it is your 5-star setup, and the same thing is low probability or low star setup for me. So please price action you will need only to categorize your stir. I mean, the way you will separate your entry setup. This is all, man. When you will work with this, you will be a profitable trader. Otherwise, by the way, I was bearish. From the 9:30. Yeah, in 9:30 around 9:30, I told that the best option is to wait until price closed below this BPR. Then you will start to look for a setup. But there was no setup. Absolutely, there was no setup. Market went higher. Take the buy side liquidity. Absolutely, it went lower. My direction was right. Okay, it was a perfect direction. Now don't tell me that last week I told that it's not going to work last week. Okay, Peter, thank you for that. Penguin man, are you using TradeOver shoot of a step? Yeah, I'm using that crypto. How are you, by the way? uh Shalom Buddha. Okay, I don't know what is that. El Satpathy, thank you, no problem. Passionate about trading, 100%. Who is that guy? I would love to meet with him. I love the people who are passionate about trading. I love trading. Okay, I'm a trading addicted. Okay, bro, when you trade alone, do you trade using your experience or you stick to your predefined setups? Exactly. I actually stick with my predefined setup. I mean, for example, uh, in my experience, maybe in my experience, I saw this setup work perfectly. It will go higher by that setup. For example, okay, it's not going to work. I mean, I'm just giving you the example. Maybe in my experience, I saw when this thing happen, market perfectly go expand higher. But I am predefined that market is going lower. So I am not going to take any buy. I strict with my predefined analysis. Okay, analysis. I'm just going to make everything very bad now because whatever. So yeah, guys. I mean, for today, it's all for today, and uh, please work with that part, the psychological part, and the psychology is just your stop loss. Just your stop loss. That's your psychology. If you reduce your stop loss, I mean stop loss money, you are already profitable. Trust me, man. Everything will be changed. And Mustafa Chitu, what about the dealing runs? Dealing runs, ICT actually explained that last in his last streaming. He has explained the dealing runs better than me. Okay, he is the best teacher. Just watch ICT's last stream. You will understand what is dealing runs because he has cleared that one more time. It will be easier for you. Okay, Preet, how? Hey brother, how to stick with one when two bullish and bearish parallel gap all together are there? Okay, for example, you are confused. Is this parallel gap going to hold your trade, or is this parallel gap is going to hold your trade? Market is going higher. You are confused. Don't take any entry. If you ever get confused, don't take your entry. Sometimes you will see a better option, right? Over here. Over here. Just look over here. When market went higher, break lower. Now there was a clean run until this sell selling. Most of the time I find it out by looking the 50 minute buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. So over here you can see this is my buy side liquidity now. I have very clean buy side liquidity. Do I have any sell side liquidity? I have not clean sell side liquidity, but previously I had the sell side liquidity. So when I see buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity, then I will start to think how far it came. Is there anything that can be used for taking a buy? If I get a last parallel gap or something, then I start to look for a buy setup toward that buy side liquidity if market has taken the sell side liquidity. Okay, it all depends on the last parallel gap or something like that. Okay, this is how. But if you ever confused, is this parallel gap is going to hold it or not? I mean, some parallel gap will give you the reaction, and some parallel gap will give you the reversal. Which way market is going? I mean, which way the reversal is going to happen? It will depend on the liquidity. If there is the buy side liquidity, then the reversal is going to happen toward that way. That means this parallel gap is going to give you the reversal. I'm just giving you an example, okay? And this parallel gap is going to give you a reaction. Reaction means maybe When it will be in this parallel gap, it will go little lower, okay, not huge low, little lower. Then maybe until this parallel gap, until to that parallel gap, then reversal. This is going to give you the reaction. How do I know that? By depending on that liquidity. If I have the buy side liquidity, if I have the same sell side liquidity, and this type of parallel gap situation, I do nothing. I do nothing. Okay. C2 mode today, Bengali tiger. Okay, Peter. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close my session. I I really care about you, all of you guys. Okay, I really care about all of you guys, and so I tried to give you something. If you really get something from here, I'll be happy, man. I'll be happy. I don't know most of you. I don't know most of you, right? You don't know me. Still, I care about you. Okay. Why? If you ask me why, I don't know why. All I want to give everything I have as much as people I can. That's the reason. And I know it's illogical. I know it's like unbelievable. Nobody believes this type. I mean, this type of things doesn't happen in this world right now. But it's true, man. Absolutely, it's true. I mean, I don't have any intention, okay? I like, okay, brother, I will make some people fan of me, then I will ask, give me $10,000. No, man, I will never ask for even a single dollar, okay? Not even a single dollar from you. Now, not like the membership, okay? So membership is different. That is YouTube things, okay? Not related with the trading, YouTube things. And membership, I already, you guys told me that there's some kind of coffee or something like that. So except that membership, I will never ask for a single penny from any of you. No mentorship, no one-to-one coaching, nothing. My Twitter is open for every single of you. If you have any question, you can ask me over there. I'm just trying to share everything I know with all of you guys. That's all. I care about you. If you really believe me, trust me. Work with your psychology. I mean specifically I defined what is psychology. Just this is your psychology. Just work with this part, only this part. Forget about everything else. Just work with this part. Winning, one more time, winning. You want this type, this much winning, right? And losing, this is going to be your losing trade. Brother, I take huge loss. No, you don't take huge loss. You force market to give you the loss. This is natural. This is natural. This is natural. But if you think like this way, okay, you move it here, and your win is something like this. This is abnormal. This is abnormal. You never let the market, your account to give you the opportunity to send you until here. You don't give your market, I mean your, maybe your combine. You don't let your combine to show you this thing, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 lose in a row, you have already blown your account. You have already blown your account, man. Wait until this happens. Just just $10 profit. Just $10 profit. Now now count how many line I marked over there. How many lines? Mark it and then multiple it by $10 and then see how much money did you earn. Okay, 1 2 3 4, or 1 2 3, three losing trade, so $30 loss. Now count over here and see what is your winning trade. Where should you put your stop loss? I mean target profit. To the star? No. The low hanging fruit. Very obvious buy side liquidity. Maybe absolutely perfectly buy side liquidity. You know market is going over there, but you are thinking market can reverse from that last fair gap. Take a partial over there, put your stop loss to the break even. Do you care if it hit your stop loss after giving you the partial? No, you don't care. You don't give, I'm sorry for that word, you don't give a shit, okay? Because you know this is your winning trade. Thank you guys for joining to my stream for today, and it's really a different type of streaming. If you didn't give me the like, please don't forget to give me the like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. And yeah, until the next day, cheers guys.